Good morning, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of NDB Media's Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. Yes, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. No one is safe while we troll the digital airwaves. Join us as we discuss the latest news in the world of sports and review the events of the past week. No fantasy sports here. As you know, we keep it real. And you need to remember that because of such, we kill brain cells. And we just might be the purveyors of the zombie apocalypse. You have been warned. We are repetitive and redundant. We have no peers. And we are the internet's ongoing traffic wreck. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What a glorious day. Today is September 25th, 2021. And wow, what a time. Huh, folks? A lot of stuff going on in the world of sports, and we're going to be getting to a lot of that right now. Right now, it's only 63 degrees out here in Pomona, California, home of the world headquarters right here. And we have a 1% chance of rain. The hell? Make it rain! Make it rain! Oh, if I could do a dance right now, I would do a dance. But my voice is going. My ability to dance is gone. Never had it. So I'm not going to kill the audience anymore so by doing that. Wow. So today, I apologize. It's a little slow right now, being stubborn. I just love it when my internet browser just decides to freeze. Just freeze. That's it. Just won't move. I just love it so, ladies and gentlemen. What I was going to go over the rest of the weather items, but weather just froze because it does. So we're going to have to open up another page just to try to make this one work. So, folks, I do apologize. Got to go through my spiel. If not, what am I going to do? I think I need a hit of my coffee. Forgive me. I'm the scorekeeper. I think that's quite evident, right? Ooh, sorry. Oof. I woke up not 14 minutes ago. I was up late, and being the old man that I am, it takes me a lot longer. But all right, right now it feels like 63. It's going to reach a high of 84 with a low of 61. Humidity is 81%. Pressure is 29.97 inches. We have a 10-mile sky, allegedly. The wind is 0 right now. The dew point is 57 degrees, so just like 6 degrees apart right now. So, and UV index, of course, at this hour at 6:03 a.m. is 0 of 10, and our moon phase is a waning gibbous, wherever you are, moon. And we have sunrise at 6:41 a.m. and sunset at 6:43 out here on the West Coast where I am right now. For everyone joining us right now, please let us know who you are and where you hail from. We would love to know. And it looks like we're going to have a 1% chance of rain all day. Wow, that's something. Back in 1884, Canada defeats the USA by 23 runs in the first cricket international match at the grounds of the St. George's Cricket Club in Manhattan, New York City. Wow. Back in 1934, Lou Gehrig plays in his 1,500th consecutive game. That's impressive. Back in 1941, the Brooklyn Dodgers win their first pennant in 21 years. Don't know why I'm doing this accent, but it must be the Yankees. Or New York, I should say, back in 1966 in the LPGA Championship. Women's golf, Stardust. CC Las Vegas, Gloria Ehret wins her only major title by 3 strokes ahead of runner Mickey Wright. Back in 1981, Nolan Ryan's 5th career no-hitter as the A-holes, even back then, beat the Doyers. I was going to say the Yoyers. The Doyers. Good morning, Aisha, from across the pond. I have been awake for almost 20 minutes. I'm a little tired. I was out like a little bad boy last night or this morning. I don't know what time. I know I was home by 1 a.m. So I set my alarm to go off at 5:30 a.m. this morning, and I'm still waiting. Still waiting for the little rat bastard to go off, but I forgot. Whenever I leave my watch on, it will not sound. Oh! Blah. So, back in 1988, Americans sweep the medals in the long jump at the Seoul Olympics. Carl Lewis wins his second gold of the games with a leap of 8.72 meters ahead of teammates Mike Powell and Larry Myricks. Back in 1991, at the third World Championships in athletics, Carl Lewis wins the gold in the 100 meters. Wow, there's quite a bit of running going on. Back in 2013, Oracle Team USA defeats Team New Zealand 98 in the America's Cup. Wow, all righty there. There you go, folks. There it is. We're going and blowing. I want to change that. It's under block setting. I'm going to go back to bubble. So, did you notice how that was looking there, Aisha, your comment? Now I'm going to switch it to a bubble. Oh, look at that. I think that, all right, how about default? Oh, how about minimalistic? Oh, there goes my voice. Let me see. I like the bubble. We'll go with that one. A little bit. I am burning the candle at both ends. No, it is not good for anyone. You are so right, and I must listen. Oh, my goodness. And there were no details from last night. No details whatsoever. Started my life. I thought it before I went on the date. I'm like, it's not going to be anything to talk about. So why? And then after the fact, yeah, why do you think I'm clean shaven? The only reason. Whenever I shave, I'm going out usually. So. Oh my goodness. We went to dinner. Then went out to see a movie. Went to see Free Guy again. It was my second time, and it was her first time. And even though she's not a gamer, apparently she enjoyed it. Heard her laughing throughout the thing. Oh, hi, good morning. Yes, good morning, Tanya. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And you preferred the bubbles as well. I don't know if there are too many details. We had a wonderful evening. We went out to, well, for those of you that know Southern California, she works in Redondo Beach, and it's a very nice part of town. And she was driving home. She leaves work at 6:30 p.m., and we met. I don't know if it was equidistant, but I was the beneficiary of such. And so we met in my area of the woods, east of me, and I'm looking north right now. So east of me would be Ontario, and we met there. So as I think I mentioned, we went to Applebee's. There were a lot of places, and that's one of her go-tos. So we went there. For drinks, we ordered coffee. Go figure. Is that old or what? Will there be a second date? This is my high school sweetheart. So it's since last year, this would be since say about July of last year, this might be our 5th or 6th outing. Not that I'm keeping track. And we just go out and spend time together, adult time. And it was very enjoyable. I was really nervous about Free Guy because we went to see, since I was not on air on Saturday the 11th, I did go out and we went out for, I guess, brunch around 10 a.m. and then went to see another movie, Jungle Cruise. Really enjoyed that one. She did, and that was my second viewing of the movie, or third. Yeah, second. And now Free Guy again. Folks, I went ahead and purchased the Regal Unlimited. I'm liking it. I've seen about 17 movies. and I've gone about 21 times. So, but I've seen 21 movies, but 17 new ones. So, did you? Oh, Jungle Cruise, of course. Yes, Jungle Cruise. I enjoyed it. I did, and I've seen it twice, and I found it terribly amusing twice, especially the puns. So, and she commented about that. It's not a secret, folks, that the people who are in my universe, the young ladies. Oh, she's younger than I am, thank God. Uh, she is when I was in high school. This is yes, when I was in the seminary. This is the one that I knew for a short while. I need a hit. So anyway, but those kind of outings are the best, and she's your high school crush. So who knows where it will lead. We're going to talk sports in just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're going to get to the PGA shortly, and we'll see. Folks, when it comes to issues of the heart, not only am I a sucker, am I a fool, I'm still naive in many ways, and I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm done with all the E stuff. The Facebook one, Match.com, I'm done. For me, a colossal waste of time. Oh, good morning. Oh, I'm sorry, Tiny. Yes. Speaks volumes. Yes, Tony. No, but I intend to go see Candyman. I'm sorry, folks. I went quiet. I think when I'm a little more tired. But thank you, Tony. You're also on full hours. Yes, folks. Don't get me wrong. Even for the older guy that I am, we went out for a meal. Enjoyed the meal. The service, they were shorthanded. They were jammed at Applebee's, and yet the waiter, female. Forgive me. I apologize for the gender. I'm stupid when it comes to that stuff. I believe it is waiter, but she was female. Oh, she's very nice. And even though they were not fully armed, it's going to come back and bite me. Phenomenal job. And they were really nice. And I went for salad because this week I have had a lot of difficulties. And I'm sorry to even say it. You know, I've been off Facebook, whatever. I have had a great deal of difficulties. As on Tuesday, I mentioned to her last night that I didn't think we were going to meet yesterday because it was so bad. And sure enough, there it is. There it is again. I sorry. It's a little bit embarrassing, but yeah. I intend to go see Candyman. It's been on for a little while. I went to see earlier in the day, Cry Macho. To be so lucky to be Clint Eastwood, I suppose, but there's an issue of language with Cry Macho. That might be about it, but otherwise, surprisingly, when it comes to wholesome movies, it may be, but I suppose I think of Clint Eastwood and I think of something else. I saw his movie before, Mule. It was all right. I suppose a bit of a disappointment. Cry Macho, there's a story there, and I don't want to spoil any. I don't want to give you my opinion. Would I see it? I might go see it one more time, but it was all right. But again, I don't want anyone to be dissuaded by my opinion. And Matthew Alvarez is trying to get in right now. So, and I use that in a professional sense. I'm going to send him the link right there. So, and speaking of, I guess everyone wakes up at this hour. So we're bringing him on right now, ladies and gentlemen, from down under, from the land of the Rougarou, Dream. I almost gave up his full name. Almost gave it up. How are you, Dream? Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How you doing, man?
I'm doing a little bit better. I'm still having trouble waking up. I was out last night on a date, and and there it is. There's the man from up north. Oh my God, Speedy Gonzalez. What's up, Speedy?
What's up, my dude?
What's up, Dream? What's up, Scorekeeper? Dream, you're cutting in and out. I don't know what that's about.
Let me take off my Wi-Fi.
No, I think it. Okay, we're getting feedback, but that might be you, Matthew. Let me do a test. So, okay, I'm going to do a test. I'm going to see if it's. Okay. Did you hear an echo, Matt?
No, you just muted yourself. That's all. I saw you moving your head.
So there was no echo. So let's test that theory. So, Dream, he's back.
Yeah, I have very spotty Wi-Fi right here, so I have to turn it off right now. Internet's still not the same since Hurricane Ida.
How you doing, brother? Everything good?
Oh, yeah, it's great. It is peachy with the side of keen.
I hear the sarcasm. Well, folks, what we're going to do, since we have everyone in right now, we're going to go over the results of last week as we get started. We're going to get to our NFL picks.
Oh, don't do that. Okay, don't embarrass me like that.
I did not mean to do that. Don't worry, but we're starting, and we're posting everything, so don't worry. It's the best thing. Let me give everyone, this is how proud I am as to how well prepared I am, which is a rarity. Even Matt's like, yeah, you don't send us stuff anymore. Oh, wait a minute. You sent us stuff.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, here are my notes just for today, folks. And not only that, here's all the picks that we're going to be going over for today. So we are styling, and we're going to be ready to go in a little bit. And you see, this is the stuff that we did last week with all of our. So I do use OneNote for those of you that know and don't know. It is free. It works. It's not bad. So we're going to get to the news in a little bit. I did attend another baseball game. I was really proud of it. I went on Thursday with my brother Lewis. As you know and don't know, my brother has had severe health issues. And I was fortunate to be able to take him to the Angel game. And boy, was it great. My brother lost both legs from the middle, from the hip to the knee. So right above the knee, gone. Both of them. So he finally has both prosthetics. And it was difficult for him, but it was his first trip out, and I was so happy. I went with his son, of course, James. I hadn't seen James in a while, and it was great. And of course, the home team won the Angels 3-2 going away. So
doesn't that make it even sweeter?
Oh yes, when the home team wins,
yeah.
Folks. It really doesn't matter. It's when the home team wins, it wins. And my daughter went along, of course, and it was really, really nice. I was very happy about it. I did tell everyone that I went to the Padre game, which I expect to go tonight if my health does hold up.
Oh,
I am concerned. Dude. I am having issues. I feel it right now. So hopefully, I actually don't know how long I'm going to go today because I do feel the nausea. I know you can't see it, but I do feel it, and we'll see if we can get through it. But what, Dream? I keep cutting you off, my brother.
No, it's okay, bro, Migo. I was gonna tell you, you got to get your doctor to write you a prescription telling your place of employment that baseball is your only cure. Attending live baseball games is the quickest way to get better.
That's funny because I will say that my employer does bend over backwards right now for my health at the moment.
Good.
They are not standing in my way. If they've got COVID to worry about right now, my employer issued a directive that everyone has to be done by October 1st. I know.
But they have to be done by October 1st. You're either dead or at work.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean that. It's got to be by October 1st. And our department had to move forward, and we had to have everything done by the 21st. So there was a lot of unfortunate drama. There was stuff. I was on the sidelines on this one because, I had my vaccine back in April. So, and speaking of the vaccine, the man that brings health to everyone, he is the mighty, mighty big dog. Good morning,
Big dog.
Asustan.
Hey guys,
What-
what's up?
What up,
What's up?
Penicillin Penny?
How you guys
I
doing?
understand that you are in Arizona.
Yes, sir. You saw for those pictures yesterday.
So,
well,
are you staying in Arizona now? Is that
No, I was
what's
just
going on?
no, I was just visiting. I was here earlier for a bit, but I was just visiting. This was I came, of course, well, to visit my grandson, but to go to the concert. This was a concert that's been postponed twice. It was a COVID rescheduled
Oh.
concert. So yeah, seeing the Eagles, but the Eagles have always been my favorite band of all time. So
Love it. I
I-
saw them at what was it, Hollywood Bowl back in the day, and it was a great
okay.
concert. The
Yeah,
fun part about them, they show up separately in their limos because they can't stand each other, and, and they'll go do their set like everything's the best thing in the world, and immediately after they all hop right back in their limos and take the fuck off.
Don't know if that happened, if that's still happening. Since they're a lot older now. But
No, it's still that's ever since. That's
okay.
ever since what was it? One of their last greatest hits albums. I forgot what album it was, which one it was, but it was like they start off the album with like, just for the record, we never broke up. We just took an 18-year vacation.
Yeah.
Ever since then.
So yeah, they did a great job. What they did, it was the Hotel California tour is what it's called, and they do every single song from Hotel California, from back in the day, and then they talk for a little bit, for being about 5-10 minutes, and then they take an intermission, and they go, "We're gonna come back, and we're gonna play our greatest hits." It's pretty much everything that we've ever done. So they went for it. It was supposed to start at 8. It started at 8:05, so they were on time, and
Wow.
it ended just after 11. And guys, I already knew Joe Walsh was a great guitarist, but I have way more respect for him right now after seeing him last night. The guy is 73 years old and can put to shame 20-year-olds the way he was playing yesterday. Oh my God.
I love it.
It was incredible. Yep.
I'm so jealous of you, man. I would have been there with you if I could.
Oh yeah, I would have loved it. I mean, it was great. It was so funny because I went with Donna and Melissa, and as we're walking, we're going to the arena, and she's looking at all the people going, and she's like, "Dad, everybody here's old." I go,
it's like, shut up.
I go, screw you. I go, screw you.
Thank you, Melissa. I know 12 hours after the fact. Thank you for that, Melissa.
I'm like,
I do want to say hi to Aisha and to Patty.
Hi,
hey
guys.
guys.
Hi, Aisha.
And
as a matter of fact, we actually have quite a few. I want to give some shout outs already. Good morning, Gridiron Girl. Thank you for the like. Tanya, thank you for the like. Aisha, thank you for the like. And Patty, thank you for the like. We also have Tony, who's in the chat room as well. So we have quite a few people on with us. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's make it official. Over to my left over here is Speedy. And right there, sitting at the throne, down there is the big dog. Right there is the big dog. And of course, over there is Dream. Whoa! Yo. So the boys are back in town. If I could play the music, I would. But it's
just sing it. You won't register anything. No copyright infringement with the tunes
you'd be surprised, dude. Yeah, you'd be surprised what they cry about and what they don't. So it's all good.
Oh, it's funny that you're talking about copyright infringement. When the Lakers unveiled their latest banner, I videoed it and I posted it on Instagram and Facebook, and they both banned me because they're both cloned, and I couldn't figure out why, because it was only like a 25-second clip, and they said it was because of the music, because they were playing, of course, "We Are the Champions."
Anything over 5 seconds, it's because whatever.
I know.
Yeah.
But the thing was, I got a notification from Facebook 2 days ago saying that my video with music content has been released now by Sony. Fucking year later, assholes.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me this week when I got
yes.
I got notified that Warner Brothers is like, we've identified your caller ID because this is you. You copied our music at this game. This was when the Giants did that whole 1 a.m. fireworks show. How would I know that they were going to play music for the fireworks show? That was not my fault. I don't work for the Giants. I don't run their media department. I don't do any of that. I'm just a fan. And here they're going, well, you played our music. No, they did. I'm in the stands. That would be like scorekeeper last night at his game with the Angels and his brother going, I'm going to record this part of the show. And then they're like, oh, you played our music. Why did you do that? When scorekeeper is with his brother in the stands, makes no sense. But yeah, Warner Brothers did the same thing to me. But it's a game from 2 years ago.
Well, what you going to do? You're not going to fight that battle.
No, I can't. I did at the Seattle Mariners game. I didn't realize it, but the music was in the background, and it was a shortcut. Play with that however you so see fit. And I just was disappointed because they muted out the portion of the music. Big deal, but the video is still up, so that's okay. We'll see.
Oh, okay. You got lucky on that one. That's cool.
Shortcut? Is that the circumcision you're talking about?
Well, I have been cut, so go figure. Harmless or dangerous. I don't know which, but yeah, that happened a while ago. A heavy price to pay to make someone happy.
Never go to if you're ever going to get your kid circumcised, never go somewhere it says half off.
Excellent start. As Tanya was in the program earlier, I hope she still is, she commented about Jungle Cruise. Folks, I would recommend, yay or nay, I would recommend that movie. And there are dad jokes, as Big Dog and Dream would say. And they were rather funny.
Yeah, I saw about half of it.
And you fell asleep, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I watched it at home, though. So. Sorry, there's a trash.
Oh, that was Dream. I was like, is something breathing down his neck? I was going to say, hey, DA, I think he needs a little bit of a curse thingy to keep those Rougarous off of him. But it's like I heard something breathing down on him. And now Dream has disappeared. Oh, he's back. Okay, it wasn't a Rougarou. Hey, Dream, what was dreaming down your neck? What was breathing down your neck?
No, there's a trash pickup next door, so it's really loud. Then I went
like
to
someone's
hit
blowing air.
They're blowing something.
Bastards.
I went to hit my mute button.
Oh, it went in my nose!
I went to hit the mute button and it accidentally.
No.
Oh, Big Dog, I missed you, man.
He's in Arizona, so he's Arizona attitude this morning.
In a couple years when I open in Arizona, I think you should look into moving closer to your grandkid.
Well, they'll be back by then. They're moving back to California.
My God, there's so much drama related to that.
Oh, I don't even know. I would love to catch up after, Big Dog.
No, that's
definitely
funny.
I'll go visit. I'll come visit you.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, we'd be able to do that a lot more often. Folks, I want to give a shout out to Michael Day. Thank you. We're up to 5 likes this morning. Thank you.
Michael.
And really, really good fun, folks. So we're going to be getting to a lot of the sporting stuff in a minute. You are listening to Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. Of course, as you know, we wake you, we jostle you, and we keep you awake. And hopefully we're entertaining you this morning. We are going and blowing early on a Saturday morning.
Okay,
we need to determine what we're going to do for next Saturday. I am flying up to San Francisco, and it will be during the broadcast time that I will be traveling. So are we?
You messed that one up.
What a shock! Scorekeeper messes up something. Asusan! Anyway, what are we going to do? Are we going to do it on... Will we have a program on Friday? will we have it on Sunday? Because I will not be able to do the program on Saturday as I will be traveling.
Yes,
pay
of
for the-
course. She
pay for the
hasn't met you
internet.
yet?
Pay for the internet on the plane. No problem.
Pay for the internet on the plane. There it is, big dog.
Thank you, Aish. Yes. Well, Tony was sympathetic about me only getting about 4 hours of sleep. So we'll see. Someone is on the NDB Media site and gave us a like. So,
Yay.
thank you, big dog.
Oh, I was wondering who that was.
Whoa, Primo, you have no hair.
Just wait till he shows you
Patty,
his back.
I have not had hair for years.
Well, which primo is she talking about? Because I got a haircut. Maybe she means me.
Oh, I'm sure she's talking about you. I lost my screen for a moment. I think I was like, what happened? That's why I
Yeah. That's what happened to me. I went to mute my microphone and I accidentally hit the back button and it took me off the StreamYard. I was like, no.
I think Patty is talking about that I have no facial hair. Yes, I would, as I began the program and bored everyone this morning.
Now, do you shave your face and your ass at the same time, or do you do them differently? Kind of.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, big dog. I mean, if you do that, Merry Christmas, congratulations, good for you.
He need a machete to get through that, I'm sure.
Yeah, way to go, big dog. But I, who have none, don't have to worry about that. Thank goodness. It actually.
Oh, he waxes. That's what it is. That's why he has none.
Go.
No, don't wax.
Wasn't talking about that.
You're looking in the wrong
European, spot. Folks. I am very European.
You're looking in
if
the wrong
I were
spot.
to remove this, I mean, there would be a Bigfoot sighting here. So,
maybe all those jokes are bouncing off the shaved head and going right over.
Or we just choose to ignore them. So,
that too.
Life is good in the hood, folks. It is what it is. But I'm trying to keep it somewhat rated RRR on the program, as in funny.
That's how Pirate.
Speedy did like that one. RRR. So it's all good. We got another like, folks. We got it right now. Oh yeah, the indie.
We got the pirate show going. We're rated R.
R. Very good. European. Oh, good God. Yes, I did. I even used. Oh, hey. I used.
Did or do?
Whatever. I use the nice cologne. Can anyone guess what my cologne is? I'm just curious.
Target brand?
It's not sold at Target.
You said nice. Isn't that their store brand or whatever?
No.
Calvin Klein.
No.
All right. I'm not going to play this game. We can't smell you online.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, based on the trade wins.
Oh, my God.
It does go. Matthew is up there, so he's not going to get. Very quickly, for those of you that know and don't know, I do use. Oh my God, which one is it? My sister, my older sister, who will be going to the game with us. Back in 1988, she was disgusted that I was going out for the evening, and I splashed the cologne on, and she caught a whiff. She was, "What the hell is that?" And I showed her the bottle. It was Thrifty bought. And she says, "You use that again, I will end you." I stopped using Stetson cologne in 1988.
I was
Even
gonna
Big Dog,
say,
look, Big Dog's like, yeah, that was a Thrifty brand.
I remember back in like high school, somebody had given me a bottle of Stetson cologne, and I was like, "Oh, thank you, I appreciate it." Straight in the trash. That was not going to be a thing. I mean, I appreciated it, but
yeah, I was so stupid that no, I didn't go for it. But Brute, all right, I thank you, Calvin Klein, Brute, Old Spice. No, my father did use Old Spice for a time being, so I guess I got into the cabinet and I tried it once or twice and blah. Old Spice does have a nice aroma to it, but no, it's not me. So my sister, the older sister, the one that rides to work on a handle. So hey, I use it during tax season because they're so used to my sisters being here on Saturdays that they were not here one day, and they said, "Hey, your sisters aren't here. What's going on?" They had to take their brooms in for maintenance, so they were able to fly over in the morning. And the funny thing is, my sisters know that I use that one liner, and they thought it was kind of funny. And they're like, "Well, what are the broom brands?" I said, "Well, you'll have to give that to me." So very quickly, my sister, upon threatening me that she was going to end me, I was like, "Well, then what do I use?" And not even a day later, she presented me two colognes that I use to this day, and one of them is red, and the other is the one of choice. It is Xeris.
Oh my
That is
goodness.
what I use. I was insulted one time because someone passed me by and said, "Is that Drakkar?" And my first, for those of you that know Southern California, my first response was, "I shower every day. No, it's not Drakkar."
Wow.
So, for those of you that know the jokes about Drakkar in Southern California, that was my response. I use Xeris. That is my cologne of choice.
I was gonna tell you, scorekeeper, when ever you go on a date, instead of spritzing all this fancy ass cologne, just put a little dab of whiskey behind each ear.
Okay. We'll
Works
see.
wonders.
Yep. That's the old man cologne and aftershave.
Well, as I said, I did see Cry Macho earlier in the day yesterday with a classmate, and it was.
Well, how was that?
It's he's old. I'm sorry.
Yes,
he
he
Oh,
is
that was
old.
your date?
No, that was later in the evening. I took in 2 movies yesterday.
What was the other movie you saw?
He doesn't remember.
Wow.
Those
I
are the
would
best
love.
dates.
Thank you, Dream, but no. I saw the entire movie, and between the whatever and the whatever, Jungle Cruise was the movie. We were the only 2 in the theater, and guess what? We saw that movie too. So
At
yeah.
that point, if you're the only 2 people in the theater on a date, you shouldn't be
Yeah,
watching that movie.
My thinking exactly,
Okay,
Dream.
folks.
I was thinking
Or
the
at
exact
least-
same thing,
Folks.
man.
Or at
Folks.
least she doesn't need to be watching the movie.
Look,
There you go.
there were all okay. Look, I missed all the signals. I missed them all because I'm stupid and naive.
Wait,
So
did
be
you
it.
pick the movie or did she pick the movie?
Please tell me you picked
I
it.
gave her options.
Oh,
But
you,
if she picked the movie and she picked a movie that's like a month old, she was hoping for an empty theater.
Mm-hmm.
Just to let
she
you know.
chose the movie.
Just to let you know.
Yeah, you should not have seen more than 5 or 10 minutes of the movie, Scorekeeper.
Just
I saw it. I saw the entire movie.
Okay,
next
then
time
she
we'll
should.
go through.
Yesterday, it was
Then she
Free
should-
Guy.
Then she should not have seen more than 5 or 10 minutes of the movie.
Okay, well then, guess what? Look, you know what?
Next
I'm
time
gonna
we'll
leave it at
pregame.
that.
You tell me what's going on, and I'll help you out.
Yep, or me,
Or
I.
Peter.
No, Big Dog. No, Big Dog.
Thomas and I are on the same wavelength, so we'll help you out.
Yeah, it's all
You
right.
open Pandora's box with that whiskey. I'm serious. Whiskey that's like the macho cologne. That is the not jupe. Oh Lord.
Well, I love how
I've-
you lying that is deadly.
It is horrible. I have a friend who used to use that. He was like, "This is my favorite
Cochinos.
cologne." I poured it out.
Hi, Patty. Nice to meet you. Yeah, Patty said leave Rose alone.
Yeah, she's going to be here at midday today, and Gmo, Broomhilda, and myself are going to be going down to San Diego because our game time is at 4:15. As you heard the story, we went to San Diego on when was it? It was last month. Was it in August?
Yes, beginning of.
Yeah. Actually, for some reason, I don't have it down right here, but it was on a Saturday. Oh, there it is. Yes, Padres and Phillies on the 21st. Well, we got there so early. Oh, there goes my voice in preparation. We got there early that we purchased food and we had a great time. And the POS system, for those of you who are in retail, you know exactly what I'm talking about, went
Yep.
down sometime in the first inning. So no one was able to purchase anything, and it was for the entire game. So lo and behold, I got a message that I have tickets now that I have. They sent us complimentary tickets, so I have to
Oh,
redeem them by tomorrow because they end their homestand. So we're going today, and game time is at 4:15 today. And of all teams, they're playing the A-holes, I believe. And
yay.
I just saw the A-holes on Thursday with my brother at Angel Stadium. So go figure.
So how about this
Hey,
potential
folks,
Boston Yankees wild card game?
there's actually a potential. But let me tell you something. Here's the story of my life right now. I was at the game on Thursday, a spectator sport. I went on a date yesterday, and now I'm going on a game. I'm going to a game today. Another spectator sport. So if you follow it through 3 days in a row, I'm just a spectator at the game. That's the story of my life.
That's
I'm
why.
just a
That's why you got to
spectator.
talk to me and Big Dog before your next date. Bull crap, the macho cologne. Hey, whiskey is wonders
I've
You
never
take-
used whiskey.
because you take a shot before the date to kind of calm the nerves, and you just dab a little bit behind the ears, and you're good to go.
All right. Well, there it is. Well, there it is, folks. Matthew, you haven't been with us for a while, buddy. I know you've been working because I've seen some of your posts and stuff. But how are you doing today, Matt? How's everything in the world of Matt?
You know, scorekeeper, I'm doing great. It's just, been busy, been going on, and even checking in for doubles, making sure he's.
No, you, Matthew. Oh my God! Did you take your DMV picture? I mean,
No, this has got to go today. This has got to go today. I cannot go back to work like this. So yeah, don't worry.
Hey, Dream, he has more than you do. That is a shock. I mean,
Yeah.
wow. You look like Grizzly. Well, the San Leandro Grizzly Adams.
Well, yeah, that could work. Yeah, I'll take that.
Wow.
I thought you were going to say something monogamous, like Big Dog used to say.
Monogamous.
Okay, be good. Be good, Dream. It's all right. We're all good.
Do not think it means what you think it means.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think you. Yeah. Big Dog, there might have been a shot at you on that one.
He wasn't even paying attention.
I'm monogamous. What are you talking about?
No. I think you missed what he said. But anyway, Matt has gray in there. Who knew?
I like that, Big Dog.
Matt, do you still have that picture? The one that you had 10 years ago? The one where you were still in like middle school?
All of my pictures look like that. I'm 38 now.
Yeah, your Blog Talk
Baby.
Radio picture. Oh, dude, he looked like he was in high school. That's why we always hit him for his age. So, but
Yep.
yeah, what a shock that you have a little bit of gray there. Oh my God, you actually do, Matt. Way to go.
Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, Aisha. I appreciate that comment.
You're a man now. Oh, good for you. Mazel tov.
Hey,
Matt,
don't give this guy right here any ideas, okay?
Notice,
not,
folks.
See, Matt, it's not me. I haven't said a word.
Did you see
He's
that?
the one that does all
classic
the
that was?
instigation. He
It was
he starts
beautiful.
it, and I will
Matt
admit
went
I add
after
to it.
Big Dog. Ho!
I add to it, but there you go. I haven't said a word, and he's thrown at least 3-4 jabs at you.
You're right. I think all these years, even on Blog Talk Radio days, I think you, Mister, have been lying. I don't think it was Big Dog all these years. I think it was you.
Whoa, hold on.
See?
We're not in a workplace grievance hearing. Calm down.
I'll file a complaint. I got my forms.
Oh, by the way, do you know who heads up HR at NDD Media and Jedi.tax?
You do?
Other than I, the aforementioned Broomhilda. So good luck with that. Yeah. Leave my primo big dog alone. He hasn't said a word. Wow! I don't know which one because it's all family. So
There you go.
I don't know. We'll see. Folks, we're having a blast early this morning. We have a lot of stuff to get to right now. It's been glorious. I do have to say that I did enjoy Thursday night's game because the Angels were trailing 1-0, and it looked like it was going to be a blowout. There were 2 innings where the A-holes were on the verge of opening the game big time, but Cobb, with his 3.59 ERA, he slammed that door, and there was good defense by the Angels, and all of a sudden it was 3-1. And then in the ninth, oh baby, he unloaded. I forget who it was. It wasn't Altuve. It was the guy before Altuve that unloaded and made it 3-2. And then Altuve got on base, kind of getting a little nervous, but they ended it, and going away, they won 3-2. So I was really happy with that. I'm looking forward to the Padres tonight. We'll see what's going to happen, but actually, it's in the afternoon. Game time is, I believe, at 4:05. So, did we wake up the young gentleman, Big Dog?
Oh, I'm sorry. You can hear him? I'm sorry.
Hey,
Yeah,
we
I can hear him.
everything. Did I wake him up? If
No,
I
you're
can
my
hear him,
No, you're my ear. I might have. Maybe my voice was too loud, but I mean, it could be time for him to get up too because it is 6:47.
we're on the same time. What's going on, Arizona?
Yeah, they haven't fall. They have. California hasn't changed time yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Arizona.
I think it's coming up.
Yeah.
And coming up soon, in like 2 weeks, we're going to all start hearing Christmas music at our retail stores.
Stop it. Oh, man.
Scorekeeper, I'm shocked. Do you have something against Christmas music? What is going on here? What has happened to you?
I worked retail my entire life, pal.
I know.
You know what's so funny is I am unable to find my tickets now that I've had for the longest time right here, but we'll see. They were here just a moment ago, but whatever.
I'm sure you'll find them.
Yeah, I've had that. So sorry, Patty, that we initiated the situation that we did a little while ago, but we're gonna get to the rest of it, folks. We are gonna get to the sports this morning. We have a lot of stuff. We have baseball, basketball, boxing, college football. We have golf, hockey, horse racing, and motorsports. We're going to be getting to shortly. There is a lot to go over. There's a little bit of there's always breaking news in sports. So
I have a question,
we'll see.
scorekeeper.
Big dog.
The percentages and numbers that I posted late Sunday night, Monday morning, or after Monday actually, Monday night, Tuesday morning for all the football scores.
Yes.
Were they correct?
I was about to make an announcement on that. I have not had the time to go over them. I'm going to ask the team to go over the results, and we're using the honor system. We need to verify. I don't know how well I did. I just know I did very well. That's what I always do. Folks, I've never gone 500. I've never had a losing week. I've always been above it. It's easy, man. So
I caught up with the show last week, and I understand NDB Media is now on YouTube. Thanks to Great Iron Girl. That's what.
Well, thank you, but we've been on YouTube for a while now. But thank you, Matthew. Yes, we are on YouTube. We've had our sports channel since 2008. Yeah, we have. You can actually find a lot of our original commercials on the NDB Media channel. I did some commercials back then. I think we'll get to some of those again in the future, but we shall see. Hopefully, we'll get Dream back in a little bit, but we are going to go over the stuff. But this one is for the big dog. Well, I have a joke. Several weeks after a young man had been hired, he was called into the personnel manager's office. What is the meaning of this? The manager asked. When you applied for the job, you told us you had 5 years' experience. Now we discovered this is the first job you've ever had. Well, Matthew said, in your ad, you said you wanted somebody with imagination.
That's right. Never apply for the. It's just like when you dress. Don't dress for the job you have. Dress for the job you want.
Oh my god, I overdressed yesterday. Oh, I actually had a nice shirt, nice pair of pants. I wore the good shoes, and since she was getting off work on her way home, she was casually dressed. The week before, she was in a dress and I was in jeans, and I'm like, oh man, we're never gonna get it right. So it's a joke that I had a change of clothes in the car, which were casual, and no, I didn't change after all. But of course, I ruined it because it didn't matter what I was wearing. I still took the Enterprise jacket out, so it didn't matter what I was wearing. I was that tacky.
You'll get it right when neither one of you are wearing anything.
So anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue, and I have some other stuff from the National Rugby League Down Under. On September 17th, the Sea Eagles took out the Roosters 42-6. Panthers took out the Eels 8-6. And yesterday, in the finals, in week 3, the semifinals, the Rabbitohs took out the Sea Eagles 36-16. And the Panthers edged the Storm 10-6. So that means the Sea Eagles finished 4th, the Rabbitohs stood 3rd place in the consolation game, and on October 3rd is the championship game at 1:30 a.m. Pacific time, and it's going to be the Panthers versus the Rabbitohs for the TSLA Telstra Premiership. So they're going to be finishing the season in the land down under. Congratulations to them. And very quickly, in cricket, South Australia is being lit up 164 to 465 by the Western Australian men. Oh my goodness. And in match 37, we're going to have the Sunrisers Hyderabad versus the Punjab Kings. And in the Delhi match 36 IPL 2021, the Capitals edged the Royals 154 to 121. So that's a quick look at cricket and rugby. And finally, we're going to take a quick look at golf right now in the Ryder Cup, folks. I apologize. In the LPGA, in the LPGA at the Columbia Edgewater Country Club in Portland, Oregon, September 15th through the 19th. It's going on right now. At the Cambia Portland Classic, Jin Young Ko, minus 11, 205. She got a 4-stroke lead ahead of Jian Lee, who's minus 7, tied with Sue O. Every time I see the name O, I remember of many years ago, the big dog and I used to watch an HBO program entitled Arliss. And the young lady, the secretary's name, remember in real life, it was O, right? That's her last name.
Sandra Oh, yeah, isn't she's on
Sandra
Grey's
Oh.
Academy. She's on Grey's Academy.
She is now, yes. Very good. Yeah, she's absolutely awesome. Big dog. Go ahead.
What were the dates that you said to this tournament?
September 15th through the 19th, which was last week.
So they ended already.
Yep, they ended.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I said they were still going. She still won. I apologize. Ko did take it by 4. That's why I only gave the top 3. Jiun Lee was minus 7, and Sue O came in at minus 7 at 209. So, yeah. I'm going to go over the Ryder Cup, folks. Already right now, USA 6, Europe 2. So, the daily matches, we'll see. We'll go over some of those in a little bit. But anyway, folks, we're good. We're ready to go over some of the big stuff. So Aisha says, as long as you, Roger, weren't in a dress. Well, thank you, Aisha. I will say that you beat the big dog to that one because he's used pejoratives as such in the past.
No, I would never see. I mean, who knows? I mean, you saw that picture with Russ Westbrook in that dress just before the Met Gala. I don't know.
No, I did not see that.
He was channeling his inner young musician or whatever. Remember when Will Smith's son wore that like a year or two ago? I don't remember. Anyways, what I was going to say is these are the results from last week's NFL picks.
All right, there we go, folks. We're going to visit the NFL right now.
Scorekeeper and myself came in at 11-4. So that's 73 1/3%. Then it was Almighty at 9-6. Gridiron Girl came in at 8-7, but luckily for her, because she should have been 7-8, but neither one of Scorekeeper nor myself answered her text because she left a message for us saying she wanted to make a switch, and she actually picked the losing team afterwards. But since neither one of us acknowledged it, we kept it at I kept it at its original pick. So
Okay, well, folks,
that's your call. You can have it
my
changed
call
if you
is
want.
this, folks. These are the rules. These are the rules, and that's why I don't want there to be any question, because it will get nasty as we move forward due to the competitiveness. That's why I specifically set up the post on Facebook. I said that's where you want to make your changes. If there's anything, you have to follow that one. And if she sent us a message, yeah, we'll let it go. She had to have posted it right in the thread. Those are the rules. That's what I told everyone. That's why when Big Dog said, "Oh, well, we got in the thread over here," I'm like, nah. We're just going to keep with the official threads. I don't want to have a whole bunch of them.
Okay,
So she did not post the thread publicly?
Okay, it is in there. It's in the public thread. She put in there pick change, Chiefs over Ravens. And then she puts in the following day after that, okay, since I had no reply, I guess no pick change. Just saying. So it's your call.
No. She posted it. It's right there. It's
okay,
yeah.
then she then ended up being if that okay, so then hers instead of it being 8-7, she was 7-8.
Okay. What
And
was
whatever percentage that was.
Hold on a minute. What was
Yes,
Dream?
I haven't gotten there yet.
I thought you said Thomas.
No, I said you and I, Scorekeeper and myself,
11
were
and 4.
11-4. Almighty was 9-6.
Almighty, sorry.
Almighty was 9-6. Gridiron Girl, who now has a new nickname from me because I don't like writing Gridiron Girl on every single thing, so now she is Gig. G-I-G.
Gig. All right.
I thought you were going to say Gigi because that would have been easier, but.
Oh, Claudia calls Gmo Gigi for some reason. Don't know why, but whatever.
So 7-8 for Gridiron Girl, whatever the percentage is for that. I didn't have that figured out. I know it's minus. Kono.
That's a 467 percentage.
Okay. Kono.
Mr. Tony Konopka, yes.
Konopka, excuse me. He was 8-7, 53 1/3%. Then it was Dream at 7-8, 46 point.
He was 8-7, and then Dream is right there. Okay.
Dream is 7-8. Dream is 7-8, so 46.7%. And then Roz came in at 5-7, 41.7%.
Oh, Roz put in her picks?
Yeah, it was on the thread.
I
from day one.
All right, so Rosalind ended up what?
5-7. She only put in 12 picks.
Okay.
And I double checked and I triple checked to make sure, and she didn't. So it was only 12 of 15 picks.
Gig. I'm good with that. So she is. So, all right, folks. I know we're going to get into that stuff. So we're going to ask everyone to please police each other and make sure that the items are good and correct. So to be a jerk.
And everybody that did their picks this week for the Thursday pick, we all picked the Panthers and we all won.
Yeah, that was a gimme, wasn't it?
Yeah, with all the injuries, yes.
Yeah, that was. So we're all on our way. So really good stuff. I guess we're going to get to that stuff right now. Big Dog, thank you for being able to do that. Let me see. I'm doing the percentages right now. So at the end of the first week, let's see, 5 divided by 12. That's going to be. Roz was 5-7. You said, right?
Yeah, 41.7%.
Yeah, or as I refer to them in batting percentages, she was 4-17. So Big Dog and I are at 733. Tony is at 533. Gig is at 467, as is Dream, and Rosalind is at 417. If we were playing baseball, we're all Hall of Famers.
And Almighty's at 60%. You forgot him again.
He's at 7-8 or 8-7.
Almighty was 9-6.
I'm sorry, Almighty 9-6.
Dude.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on. We're just gonna go straight to the picks right now, folks. I think that's actually, we'll get to the picks in a few minutes. We want to get some of the news out of the way. In the primary news, Matthew, how much do we have you for today?
I'm here all day.
Excellent. All right, then we'll get to wrestling in a little bit because we tend to leave it for the very end, and I don't want to do that. We're going to do wrestling in between some other stuff. Hey, no sign language. If there was a misinterpretation,
He was telling me I was number one.
No, that was for Big Dog.
Yeah, I'm number one. I'm his first assistant. That's why he tells me I'm number one.
Oh no. My first assistant
Here we go.
is do I have a nickname for her? No, she might be my number one. But
hey, all I know is I'm seated at your right hand.
I have to refer to her as number one, but no, there's an issue because Gmo's here. So
I don't know. All I know is I'm seated at your right hand, and no one's taking that spot from me.
No one has ever taken that one. That's why I referred to earlier when I introduced you and I said at the throne. Other people took it differently, but yeah. So yeah, and if my aunt had wheels, she'd be a cart. I love that line in Star Trek 3, folks, when Sulu's looking at the Excelsior, he says, "Aye," and she has transwarp drive, and Scotty says, "Aye," and if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a wagon. I love that line. That's the first time I heard it. It was a Scottish version of it. Aisha, good stuff. So we're going to get to it, folks. Remember, this will be posted on Facebook as well on Sports Talk with the Guys so we can keep track of everything. And we're going to be good. So I'm going to put the results at the bottom of the thread. So I'm going to amend it and we'll have it. So we're going to get to the other stuff at the moment. So just bear with us because we're trying to keep that stuff in order. We do have baseball news. It's actually ended already. There was a big blow up in San Diego. Machado was screaming at Tatis. And this is one where the media just blew it out of proportion. The Padres were projected to be one of the 3 top teams this year. 2 of them have lived up to expectations, more or less. And not one of them are first place teams either. But the Dodgers, the Yankees, and the Padres were to be the powerhouses this year. I called it early on. I said the Padres were going to be dangerous, and they've been a danger to themselves. So there was an incident last week where Machado lit into Tatis, and it turns out the media blew it out of proportion. This was Machado, much to my shock, policing the team. And my opinion of Machado has changed a little bit. It's much ado about nothing, but in the baseball circles, there was a big deal. Should have Machado done what he did? Should he have taken it in the clubhouse? Whatever. At this point, it doesn't matter when you consider Machado was policing the team. And there was actually some good that comes of it. I don't want to get any further into it, other than the media did blow it out of proportion, and it's really, really unnecessary. So, we did lose Big Dog. Hopefully we'll get him back in a moment. But if you want to take a look at it, I'm going to post that link, and I believe that is the Big Dog right now. This is the one if you want to check it out. There it is. That one is at USA Today. I did post the article right now of the Machado Tatis. But again, this is more of a media blow up of something that really didn't happen. Big Dog has a dismissive phrase when Twitter is a flutter and the media is a flutter. And I will say that there are times that I love to see the Big Dog's impatience because he can't get to, I can't believe how stupid these people are as quickly as he wants to. And I believe this is one of those moments. So, were there any comments, Speedy, that you wanted to get to about that? The story's actually kind of dead now, but I did want to put our take in there. It's like, it's really nothing. Machado was policing the team. My respect for Machado, which was 0, went up a notch. So, it was all good. Speedy, no comment. Big Dog, did you want to add to that right now?
I cut out right when you said the reason why. What was the reason why? What was the whole blow up about?
Tatis was having a moment of weakness.
Okay.
The weight of everything was beginning to weigh on him, and he was starting to act like a prima donna.
Oh,
And
okay.
he started to smash things in the dugout, start to do the stuff that people do. And Machado said, cut that shit. Cut it out now. If you're going to do that shit, you do it in private. Calm the F down. Don't make a scene. You're in the dugout. And he handled it right then and there. There's still even more to the story because both Machado and Tatis are like, this is over. It's done. And several baseball players, which I listened to, all three of them almost at the same time put their videos up, and all of them were saying, this is excellent policing of the team. And they were all on the same page. And I'm going to defer to them on it. It's something where Machado was saying, dude, calm the F down. This is a game. Pay attention to the game. Leave the prima donna crap where it needs to be, not here, which was really good.
Actually, I will make a comment now that you say that. I think it's important that teams have somewhat of a captain, not only in the coaching, but, you guys know this just as well as I do, that in retail and everywhere else, you've got to have a team leader. Because if you don't, things like this will happen, and then it gets blown up, and then you yourself could get in that position, and they go, well, scorekeeper, you didn't do anything about this, so you're fired. So you've got to have, I'm glad that he did that, because I did that similarly in retail, where people were trying to start crap. Oh, I don't like her, and I'm like, no. Not in front of customers. You're not doing this here.
Oh, yeah.
Take this to the back.
Definitely.
Yeah, in the many years that I worked with Big Dog, which was really only about a year, when I actually did work with him, I worked indirectly with him because of the different locations. We were employed together for 2.5 years, but the time that I worked with him was really a relatively short period of time in the grand scheme of things. But I remember Big Dog even then, he didn't tolerate that crap. Big Dog was. I have to be careful about saying this, but he's not confrontational to begin with. To get him to be confrontational, I mean, it's like the end of the world type stuff. So, Big Dog would not have tolerated floor burst issues, incidences. He didn't tolerate it then. He wouldn't tolerate it now. Big Dog would handle the issue in private or away from customers, period. It's just very... If he had something, he would tell you right there, but the issue would need to be resolved somewhere else. And I've learned from other places that, look, if you have something to say, you tell them, but you want to be treated the exact same way that you want to be treated. So you don't embarrass them, you don't yell at them, you don't do anything. You handle it in private. And I learned that early on. Don't make a scene and just resolve your issues. And that's it. And when we worked in retail, it's a much smaller operation than you had, Speedy. So we had floor commanders. Whoever had the floor, right, Big Dog? You actually ran the floor often.
Yeah.
Even though the store manager was there, the first and the second, Big Dog still ran the floor often. And I did it 546 from time to time. But, you have to have your leader there. I'm not saying I was a leader. It was easy because everyone was older than me at 546. They didn't need me to lead. They needed me to provide change, and they needed me to provide backup, and that was it. We had a lot of veterans, didn't we, Big Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was easy for us to lead. Right?
And I'll give one quick example of that. In 2007, when I was sent to help out other Safeway stores, I felt like a rock star because, well, I think I kind of was, because they were like, you're going to go on this little tour all this summer. to different Safeway stores. And I was like, cool. And we'll still pay you for it. I'm like, cool. But the night I came back, actually the very first time that I was told about doing this whole summer deal in 2007, I was pulled outside by management, and the store manager goes, yeah, okay, well, here's the details, blah, blah, blah. Tomorrow morning you'll come in and you'll get your assignments. I'll give them to you that way. Because I didn't have GPS at the time. Just had my cell phone, so I could put it in my phone. That way I can know what store I was going to for the next few weeks. And so everybody that night, including Night Crew, I'm sure you guys will get a kick out of this. Big Dog's like, yeah, I want to hear this. They thought he had left. So Night Crew, and then I go back in the store. I come back from lunch, and the baggers are gone, and I go, all right. So I'm like, I get on the PA system. I need all baggers up front now. Checkers up here too. And everybody is just all dispersed, fooling around in the back room doing whatever they were doing. And Night Crew actually brought a football. That was the only fun thing about that. Like, well, it is football season. I'm like, what are you guys doing? They go, he left. And I'm like, no, he didn't. Because they all thought, they assumed that he had left. 20 minutes later, I'm like, I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm not going to deal with this. You're on your own. Because he's still here. And they go, no, he's not. No, he's not. Next thing you know, you hear, all employees that are in the back room, I need to see all employees in the manager's office. And they all went, just like the Scream character. And they were like, oh my God, I'm scared. He's still here. And I go, I told you. You would assume that the store manager had left, but then, of course, this is the same store manager who lied and told us he was going on, quote, vacation to Disneyland. But he was really stealing money from the company, and he got fired, so.
At least he had fun to Disneyland.
Yeah, well, like I said, they assumed that he had left that night because they know that we were outside talking. They're like, oh, okay, well, there we go. He's leaving. No.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Matt. Thank you for sharing that one. Folks, as I said, the article is in the chat room, and there's a quick overlay that I do want to show. I got to admit, in the more editorialized version of Bleacher Report, they had the article that comes in, and it comes in the form of memes. And when they were talking about the Tatis one, I'm going to go to it right now. This is what it looked like. There's the image.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, and someone actually recorded it on Twitter, and we'll get to that one in a moment. But that's what happened. This is what that's the news media image. But the one that made it famous was the Twitter, which is just a bit above that one. But the blowout was reportedly a long time coming. And you can see what happened. I'm going to go to it again in a moment. But it's about his attitude reportedly frustrating the Padre vets. What happened is he got called out on a third strike on the day that the Padres were eliminated from the playoffs. As you know, the expectations for the Padres were immense, and Tatis blew up. And he has been brooding on the field, and some of the guys were really getting tired of it. They were talking about his blow up, but that's what happened. But you guys have to remember that not too long ago, Machado was a jerk, and everyone disliked Machado. Funny how things have changed. But these are the memes. Go away from me, go away. There was evidence that there was a leadership void, while Machado has brought it back. And I want to show you. You're not going to be able to hear any video, but this is. I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to hear the video, but this is what happened. Check it out. There it is. Look at that. He's telling them, don't worry about this shit. We have baseball to play. Stop effing around. Hey, he didn't let it go. It's let's play baseball. And he is still at it. So it was really good, and I'm sorry if I did raise my voice on that one, folks, because unfortunately I do hear the video and it's very loud. So it's good stuff. Machado was reminding him, dude, cut the prima donna stuff. Get back to playing the game. So it was good that he's policing the team. I'm not going to say I'm proud of him. He's paid way too much money for that. So, all right. There's an article that I also posted about a player stealing some information from the other team, which the other team was stupid enough to leave it on the field. I placed that link. So, for those of you that know it, this is the other article that I posted. The Jays' Kevin Kiermaier angers the Blue Jays after taking and keeping Alejandro Kirk's data card. As you've seen in several baseball games, players are now looking into their hats, their caps, because they have data cards in there now. You'll notice in between innings when they reset, they're looking in there real quick, they're reading, and then getting back to the game. Well, apparently a player was able to get it. And as is mentioned in the article, paranoia when it comes to cheating in Major League Baseball runs rampant. And, between stealing signs and foreign substances, Major League Baseball players are on the lookout to make sure their opponent isn't utilizing the same shady tactics that they probably are using. Well, the Tampa Bay Blue Jays' Kevin Kiermaier appeared across the line of gamemanship and even intentionally that you'll ever see in a baseball game. And the Toronto Blue Jays are unhappy about it. Look, tough shit. You guys lost the information. You're to blame, not the other guy for getting it. And using it, you guys are stupid. You blew it. But what happened was this. As you know, big league players often keep a scouting card for matchups, position, and pitch strategy in their pockets or wristbands. It's exactly the kind of thing you don't want the other team to see. But during Monday's game between the Blue Jays and Rays, Kiermaier picked up Toronto catcher Alejandro Kirk's card after a play at the plate. It was right there on the ground. And there is video on it. I'm going to get to it right now. Here's the video. You can check it out. And, of course, now that I wanted to... There it is. Ah! There it is. Oh, my God. Okay, obviously I'm having issues with this one. Forgive me.
I think you have to let the page load for a minute, and then it will reset.
It's being stupid.
Okay.
Here we go. Look at it. There's the card, and he picked it up.
That card is in plain view.
It's in play. It was right after a play. So be it. It's done. And that's what they're pissed about, that in the what they call a bang play, card was there. He picked it up. He took it. Hey, tough shit. That's the way it is. You have to do a better job.
I have one question. Is it illegal to do that?
No, it's not illegal.
Then they need to shut the F up.
They're saying that, come on, be an adult.
I don't care. I don't care.
Oh, no, I know, big dog. I'm with you on this. Come on.
Well, it's an unwritten rule. You don't pick up. No, it's not. You're stupid enough to leave it, just like stealing signs. Stealing signs is not illegal. If you're stupid enough that they can break your code, then you go to plan B or plan C because you just change it up. But if you're too stupid to change it up, then that's your own damn fault.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now what the A's did, or the assholes, what the assholes did was completely over the line. That was electronically cheating. But if you're able to be on second base and you can see what the catcher's doing and you steal that sign, that's the catcher's fault. And the team at the behind the plate, that's the manager's fault for saying, hey, he might have stole the signs. Let's switch it up to the B set of calls.
Yes.
When you first mentioned this story, I was hoping you were talking about the Dodgers, how they lost their sign.
Wow.
That would have been caught by the Giants. That would have been great for us. We'd have been like, oh, here's their card. Look what they're doing. Ooh, they got this play. Ooh, we can work with this.
Now, just very quickly, I do want to tell you that there's an interesting story that the stupid rat bastard players are getting their way. And I'm posting it right now. As you know, Major League Baseball has been working with the Northeast League, the Atlantic League, which is in the New York, Boston area up there. That's where they try out a lot of their stuff. The cameras, the pitch count, all that stuff, the extra inning stuff. It's their experimental league. Well, apparently, news is out that Major League Baseball is doing something else, and here's the link. And this is off Microsoft, their news program. There's an experiment at the AAA level. This is something I'm against. But if Major League Baseball introduces it and makes it legal, I will go along with it. But as you know, and I've gone out of my way to explain how Bauer is lying, and we're not talking about his escapades, we're talking about the sticky stuff. How he had the audacity to show that the ball was sticky. Dude, rosin doesn't work that way. When you mix it with other stuff, even then, I have had suntan lotion on hot days, which I've had it mixed with rosin. It still doesn't become the example where Bauer was like this on national television. He was saying, look, this is what rosin does. F you, Bauer, because you're lying, because there was other stuff that you were attaching to what they were calling spider tack. So that's why no one listens to that dumb bastard, because he's a liar. He's inherently a liar, because when he did that on national television, everyone who has even gone out to the field knows what rosin will do. And even when you have suntan lotion, what happens to rosin? It doesn't work that way, folks. But whatever. It looks like Major League Baseball is starting to use sticky stuff. They're putting it on baseballs because, lo and behold, Japan, Taiwan, Korea, they've been laughing at Major League Baseball for several years now, because apparently their baseballs already have a sticky substance on it, which the players appreciate and use, and it's done. Everyone has it, it's done. And it looks like Major League Baseball is experimenting. They may be doing something with that now. So we're going to be watching it, but it is in the experimental phase in the minor leagues. And the article is posted. You guys want to take a look at it? We'll see what comes of it. But if the entire league adopts it and goes with it, so be it. We'll see. So that's what I'm going to get to on baseball right now. We're going to switch to football, unless Big Dog wants to cover basketball right now. Do you want to get to basketball first?
No, it's okay. We can do football.
Okay, we're going to go straight to football, folks. So we want to get everyone ready for their picks. And the reason why I wanted to be a little more consistent, I want to make it where at 7:30 Pacific time, we're going to, yes, Aisha, no comment, but it is what it is. At 7:30, we're going to start our picks every week, and I want to keep to that schedule so everyone knows. And we're going to start working on it now. And, folks, we ask you to bear with us, but we are going to get to NFL.com right now, as that's where we rely on, and we're going to start doing our picks at this. Big Dog, marvelous yeoman's work. Thank you for being able to go over last week's, and we're going to see. So we've instituted the Thursday night game, and folks, what's going to happen is basically on Tuesday morning, I'm going to post the new link for the game that's going to be on Thursday night, and you have till game time to post your choice. So that's how we're going to do it, and I'm doing the same thing for week 3 now. And we're just going to go ahead and get to it. So, Speedy, are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, folks. We're going to get to it right now. We're going to start week 3. And Big Dog, can you go over last week or Thursday's game real quick? Just the score to get us going, which we all got right anyway.
Thursday's game was Panthers 24, Texans 9.
Woohoo! Wow. So, all right. I'm setting up real quick. I do apologize. I had to get several going. and we're good. We're about ready to go. So the first game that we're going to go over, folks, and we have all of our picks. I have them ready to go, and we're going to switch over to that view right now on the share screen. Forgive me, ask you to bear with us. And there it is. We have our picks for today. So the first game that we're going to get to right now will be the Colts and the Titans. So if we're ready, this game is Sunday, 9/26. It's going to be at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. It's going to be on CBS. The game is at Nissan Stadium. And the Colts are 0-2, and the Tennessee Titans are 1-1. In offense, the Colts are 20th, the Titans are 12th. The Colts are 17th on defense, the Titans are 23rd. On passing, the Colts are 19th, the Titans 16th. And rushing, the Colts are 17th, and the Titans are 5th. Last time these two teams faced, fairly recent, is the Titans took it to the Colts 45-26 on November 28th, 2020. And we already have our first official pick. We're going to get to it in a moment. Big Dog, do you have the line for that one, please?
The Titans by 5.5.
Wow. All right. There we go. Whoop, sorry. Titans by 5.5.
So what did Gridiron Girl say?
Already.
She already picked.
Yeah, she's going with the Titans, so she got us going. So it is gig, right, Big Dog, for her?
Yeah, I figured that would be quicker to write out.
Yeah, I'm going with the Titans as well. So, Matt, you haven't been here for a bit. So your first pick, who is it going to be? Are you going to go with the Colts or the Titans on this one?
I think I'm going to go with the Titans on this one. We'll see how this works.
Okay. Big Dog.
Raiders.
What?
I'm going to go with the Titans.
All right. Big Dog, Titans. And Tony is calling it where it's going to be the Titans 31, Colts 24. And Aisha, I believe, kicks off her first pick for this year. So it looks to be a blowout. And she's, whoops. Aisha is going with the Titans as well. So I get worried when all of us are on the same side.
I know, right?
So
I feel like this has happened before, and we all end up being wrong. But we'll see.
Yes. Well, I think we all got blown out on the Titans last week. I think we all went with the other team, and Tennessee came out of nowhere.
I think there were 3 different games where we all picked the same, but I believe we were on the plus side. I think we went 2-1.
Except for the Titans. They came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
To win that one, which is the way it goes, folks. It was an upset, but it doesn't matter on any given Sunday. So we're going to get to the next game right now, and that one is, of course, the 0-2 Falcons visit another 0-2 team, which is absolutely worthless. So we're going to get to that one going right now. It's at 10 a.m. this game. Hey, I'm like the Titanic. I sink on my first voyage. You're funny, Aisha. So this one's going to be on Fox. It's at MetLife Stadium. And the Falcons
there was such a joke. Yes. There was such a joke there. But I respect Aisha, so I will be very nice.
On offense, the Falcons are 25th. The Giants are 19th. On defense, it switches, where the Falcons are 20th and the Giants are 25th. On passing, Falcons are 24th. The Giants are 17th. And in rushing, the Falcons are 24th. The Giants are 16th. And in the last time they played is about 3 years ago. The Falcons edged the Giants 23-20. Big Dog, what is our line on this one?
The line is Giants by 3.
And folks, this isn't too much of a stretch, but I am going to go with the Giants. Losing teams. I don't know if it matters. I'm really disappointed with the Falcons moving forward. 0-2. Hey, it is what it is. But Tony is going to go with Atlanta. 27, the Giants 24. So we already have our first one where we finally deviate. So good stuff. And Gridiron Girl. It looks like she is going. Oh, goodness. She is going with Giants. Big Dog, what's it going to be?
Yeah, I'll take the Knicks also.
Oh, I apologize. Aisha went with the Giants. I am so sorry. Now, Gridiron Girl. All right, blew that one. What a shock. Yeah, typical. I blow it here, so whatever. Um, Speedy, what's it going to be?
I feel like I need to go with Tony on this one and go with Atlanta. I think they're going to win big in this one.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you for that one. All right, folks, the next game that we're going to get to will be, of course, the Chargers versus the Chiefs. Chargers are 1-1. Kansas City, wow. Hey, whatever. They're 1-1. Big deal. BFD. 10 a.m. on CBS. It is at Geha Field Stadium at Arrowhead Stadium. I blew that one. Chargers are 7th on offense. The Chiefs are 11th. What a shock. On defense, the Chargers, an even bigger shock, are 13th, and the Chiefs are 31. Chargers are 6th in passing. The Chiefs are 3rd. And in rushing, the Chargers are 23rd, and the Chiefs are 29th. Obviously, last time these two teams played was a significant upset. The Chargers blew out the Chiefs 38-21 on January 2nd, 2021. Wow. What is the line on this one, Big Dog? And first choice goes to you on this one.
Kansas City by 7 is the line. Did you say the Chiefs were 31st in defense?
Yes, right now.
Wow. That is shocking.
Yeah, it really is. So, Big Dog, what's it going to be?
Damn.
Big Dog. Yeah.
I'll take the Chiefs, but that 31st in defense scares me because the Chargers can put up some points when it calls for it. So I think it's going to be a lot closer than what we're thinking, but I'm pretty sure the Chiefs are going to take this one because they are playing at home. But that 31st scares. Yeah, that 31st
Tony's calling
scares
a lot of points on this one, but the Chiefs are going to take it by 7, 41-34. Aisha is going with the Chargers on this one. Big Dog, I apologize. You said you were going with the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
All right. Speedy.
I'm also going with the Chiefs.
All right. So, Gridiron Girl's really mulling this one over. We'll see what she's going to say. But when it comes to this one, folks, I think it's just been a little bit of bad luck for what's his face. Yep. Thank you.
There it is.
What a shock.
She was getting a mimosa. She wasn't mulling it over.
She was getting a mimosa this early in the morning.
Yeah, she was getting a mimosa.
Bartender needs a refill himself. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs as well. I agree with Tony on this one. There's going to be a lot of charity in this one. So we're going to go. But methinks if there's a chance for an upset, Chargers are going to be.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Sorry to keep you awake this early in the morning there, Big Dog.
Tired, man. I got home late.
Yeah, we all did. Yeah, so did I. Think Matt was the only one that I hate it when the email cuts in right now. Forgive me. Let me close right now.
I can't lie because I stayed up and watched Rampage because they did their 2-hour special last night. Very, very awesome. And then right after that I watched a little bit of The Empire Strikes Back, and I was like, no, I think I'll stop here and turn off the TV, and I went to bed.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough. I like it, folks. The next game we're going to get to, of course, will be the Bengals versus the Steelers. It's going to be at 10 a.m. on CBS. And Cincinnati is 1-1. Wow. Almost went 2-0, but it's all right. Steelers are 1-1. It's going to be at Heinz Field, so the Steelers are at home. It's going to be on CBS. Bengals Offense, 24th. The Steelers moved up a little bit to 28th. Or no, they stayed. I think they were 27th last week, but that's okay. On defense, the Bengals are really playing all world right now. They're 6th. Steelers are 21st. In passing, the Bengals 28th. The Steelers are 18th. In rushing, the Bengals are 19th and the Steelers are 32nd. Last
Dead
time these two teams
last.
played, yeah, the Bengals 27, the Steelers 17 on December 21st, 2020. Big Dog, what do you have on the line for this one?
The line is Pittsburgh by 3.
And right away, I'm going to get it right this time. Aisha is going with the Steelers. Tony is saying the Steelers are going to take it. Oops, I apologize. Jeez, my thing has been bad for a while. Steelers 34, Bengals 21. Now, Gridiron Girl is going with the Bengals on this one. I believe he's not done in any way whatsoever, but there are too many issues with the Steelers right now. They're barely 1-1, folks. So, scorekeeper is going with the Bengals on this one. So, I guess I'm going for an upset. When you look at 3 points, how much of an upset is that? Speedy.
As am I. I'm also going to go with the Bengals on this one. I think they can get it done.
Big Dog?
I'm going to go with the Steelers because they're pissed off that the Raiders beat them at home. They felt they had that game in hand, and they let it get away. But
they did.
yeah, the Steelers don't. They know that if they get 2 losses this early in the season, it's not going to be good for them. So they're looking to. They need to right the ship. That's all there is to it. So I'm going with the Steelers. They're playing at home, and Ben's been around long enough that he knows what has to get done. So I'm going with the Steelers over the fancy pants.
I appreciate that commentary, Big Dog. And our thoughts are with Cuervo, but we got it right. We got it right last week, and well, at least I did, and I think Big Dog did as well. But the next with the Bears. So,
oh yeah, I picked the Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears.
So we're going to go ahead and go over that one next. The Chicago Bears are 1-1 versus the Cleveland Browns 1-1. This game is at 10 a.m. and it's on Fox. It's at First Energy Stadium. The Bears are 30th in offense. Wow. The Browns are 10th. The Bears are 8th on defense. The Browns 14th. Passing, the Bears are abysmal, 31st, just out of last when it comes to passing. The Browns are 14th. And in rushing, the Bears are 10th and the Browns are 4th. Last time these two teams played, the Bears went 20-3. They won, I said went, on December 23rd, 2017. That was a long time ago. And we're going to see. Folks, this one's kind of easy for me. I am disappointed the Browns are... Oh, Big Dog, what is the...
line is 7.5 Browns.
Ooh. And I had already made up my decision. Both Aish and I had done it. And, had chosen. And I'm going to go with the Browns to win at home, as is Aisha. So, Tony is, it's close. Tony is going with the Browns to win 20-17. Gridiron Girl is going with the Browns. So I think I win to Big Dog. I forget the order, but Speedy, what's it going to be? Who are you going to go with on this one?
Gotta go with, as my friends in Chicago, the Bears are going to win it. I hope.
Big Dog.
Well, much as I love Cuervo and his Bears, I can't go with the Bears. I can't go with them this week. I'm going to have to go with the baby shit Browns.
All right. So I do like the fact that this was our first split, folks. We all went on this one together, and then we started to see some differences, but that was good. I like that one. That was the first split. So really good stuff. We're going to get to the next game now, folks, which is the Ravens 1-1 versus the Lions. And the Lions who are 0-2. Jeff Goff, man, over with the Lions. Hey, it is what it is. This game is at 10 a.m. on CBS. The Lions are at home at Ford Field. And the Ravens are 5th in offense. Lions are 14th. In defense, abysmal. Ravens 30th. Lions 19th. In passing, the Ravens are 21. Lions are 13th. And in overall rushing, the Ravens are really doing it. They're first, and the Lions are 15th. Last time these two teams played, Baltimore Ravens destroyed them on December 2nd, 2017. It really wouldn't count at this point, but it was 44-20. Big Dog, what do we have for the line on this one, please?
Baltimore by 7.5.
All right. Tony came out flying on this one. Ravens 34, Lions 17. Oh, my God, dude. All right. There it is. First one. And let me see.
Okay.
No,
So,
I haven't done one right. Yes. Yep, I haven't done one right. Gridiron Girl is going with the Ravens. It is really relatively easy. No love for the Lions at home. I don't even think it's going to be an issue. Tony says he's predicting a closer game. Me don't think so. I think it's going to be more than 7.5. It's going to be like by 2 touchdowns or so. But Aisha is going to go with the home team. Wow. All right, Big Dog. What's it going to be?
Oh, it's going to be the Ravens. It's going to be a laughable game.
Speedy.
yeah, I will also go with the Lions here.
Oh, you're going to go with the Lions? Okay.
At home, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Fair enough.
because the Lions are the bigger animals of the Ravens. Am I right?
All right. I like it.
Sure.
I like it. All right. Next game that we're going to get to, folks, of course, is the lowly. Wow, can't say lowly, but the Saints, who are 1-1, they go on over to New England, who are now 1-1. It's on Fox at 10 a.m. It's at Gillette Stadium. So the Saints are 32nd on total offense. The Patriots are 23rd. A shock on defense. The Saints are 7th. Patriots are 5th. In passing, the Saints 32nd. Wow. And the Patriots are 25th. Saints are 18th in rushing, and the Patriots are 14th. These are two hollow teams, so this doesn't really count. Patriots 36, Saints 20 on September 16, 2017. Big Dog, what is the line on this one, please?
It's not that great. Patriots by 3.
Yeah, well, we already boom. You liked that one earlier, so Gridiron Girl is going with the Patriots. Yeah, there isn't too much on that one. Tony is calling it 23-17. I actually got it. Oh, I was going to say I actually got it right on that one, but I didn't. 23-17, he's calling it. And Patriots by a country mile for Aisha. Speedy, it's going to be.
I'm also going to go with the Patriots here. I feel like they're going to always win, which seems to be the case.
Big Dog, I apologize. I was taking a hit of my cup of joe. Big Dog? Oh, I guess we lost the Big Dog.
The Saints are not going to be marching into New England.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the Saints will not be marching into New England, so I'll take New England, which is I hate to.
Oh, yeah. Same thing here. As I was over at San Diego, I'm going to use a joke again tonight. You always cheer for the home team, as I've said. Well, it was over in San Diego where it was everyone you were visiting, and I say, hey, you always cheer for the home team, except when you're in Boston and San Francisco. Sorry, Speedy, but it is what it is. So I'm going to get to the next games right now. Let me clear out my My browser's right here. So the next game that we're going to get to, folks, you saw it right there. It is the Cardinals 2-0, shocking 2-0, versus the Jaguars, who are 0-2. It's going to be at 10 a.m. on Fox. And, sorry, it's taking a moment. I apologize. It's going to be at TIAA Bank Field. And when it comes to offense, defense, passing, and rushing, we're going to do Cardinals and Jaguars. Cardinals are 4th, Jaguars 27th. Defense, Cardinals 11th, Jaguars 28th. Passing, Cardinals 5th, Jaguars 23rd. And rushing, Cardinals 13th, Jaguars 26th. Last time these two faced, the Cardinals edged the Jaguars 27-24 on November 25th, 2017. Big Dog, what do we have for the line, please?
Cards by 7.5.
Wow. Pretty consistent. Folks, this one's easy. There's no Joe in Mudville. Scorekeeper is saying, even though the Jaguars are at home, they're going to 0-3. Their season is done. I'm going with the Cardinals. They're going to win by 10. Easy. So, Tony is calling it, and he's calling it a bit of a blowout right there. Well, not a blowout, but convincingly. They're going to call it 30. Tony is calling it 34-20, 34-17 Cardinals. Jags might cause an upset. All right, Aisha, this is not the first time you've gone with the underdog today. Gridiron Girl is taking the Cardinals. So I already chose mine. Big Dog, what's it going to be?
I'll go with the Catholics.
And Speedy, what's it going to be?
I think Aisha's right. I think the Jags will probably cause an upset of some sort, so I think I'm going to go with them.
Your line could have been, I think Aisha's right. They're going to do this, but I'm going with. I thought that's right.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that too, but.
Oh, that's funny.
Matt's going with the bigger animal again. The bird.
Exactly.
Well, at least there's some consistency to what we're doing.
Well, I mean, the Cardinals can't really fly away. Not these kind of Cardinals, anyways.
Oh, all right.
Especially when they don't have good pass protection to protect their quarterback. You know what I mean? It's happened before.
True.
Fair enough. Washington 1-1 versus the Buffalo Bills 1-1. The Birds get the birds. That's good. It's going to be at Highmark Stadium. It's going to be on Fox. The W team is 22nd on offense. The Bills are 21st. Total defense, impressively, well, not for the W's, are 24th. The Bills are 1st. Passing, Washington's 20th. The Bills are 26th. In rushing, the Washington team is 21st, and the Bills are 8th. And last time these two teams faced, on November 2nd, 2019, the Bills took it to them 24-9. Big Dog, what do we have on the line for this one, please?
Bisons by 7.
Yeah. This one's easy. They're at home. I'm expecting them to do it. So it's going to be right there. Scorekeeper is taking Bills. It's going to be a blowout. It's not going to be close. Bills are a good team. Cardinals, just not there. Or Washington, I apologize, just not there, even though they're 1-1. I'm going with them for the win. Speedy, what's it going to be?
I'll go with the Bills.
Big Dog?
The Bisons are going to gore the bushes.
That's funny. All right. Our first pick is going to be from Gridiron Girl. Oops. Why did that happen? I didn't do that. It's going to be Gig. And Aisha says that the Bills will take it. And all I need is for Tony to give us his pick on that one. So, and there it is. Bills, 27, Washington, 17. Ooh, got the name right on that one. Slow it down. Get it done. All right. Next game we're going to get to, folks. I'm sorry. You know what? This is going to clear up as well. Okay. Next game that we're going to hit will be a waste of time. It's going to be the 0-2 Jets visiting the 1-1 Broncos. It's going to be at 1:05 p.m. This one is on CBS. It's at Empower Field at Mile High. Broncos. Anyway, the Jets are 26th on offense. The Broncos are 9th. The Jets are 9th overall on defense, and Broncos are 2nd. Passing, Jets are 29th. Broncos 12th. Rushing, Jets 22nd. Broncos 7th. Last time these two faced, on October 1st, 2020, the Broncos took it to them 37-28. Big Dog, what do we have on the line for this one?
The Geldings by 10.5.
Yeah, I agree. This one's easy. Scorekeeper is going with this one. What do we have so far? I did not mean that for the Broncos, Gridiron Girl. That was directed to the Jets because I was looking at them. It's not a waste of time. Sorry, it's not a waste of time for the Broncos. I meant for the Jets. I apologize, folks. So I think I know who she's going for on that one, but we'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Tony is calling a blow up, 30-9 on that one. And Speedy, what's it going to be?
I don't see this happening at all. I see it being twisted the other way around where the Jets win big.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, you must be smoking some real good stuff.
You know I don't smoke.
Well, we're in doubt right now.
I just
Big Dog, let's just...
Big Dog always gets me on that.
What is a perfunctory pick there, Big Dog? Who are you going for?
It's gonna. It will be now. Realize this, and we didn't mention it, but the Broncos are the only other team that are undefeated, other than the Raiders.
Yeah.
So it will continue. The Broncos are going to win this one, and it's not even going to be close. 10.5 will be easily covered.
So Aisha says that it's the Broncos are going to buck the Jets. So I'm assuming Gridiron Girl is going to take that, but let me see. Gridiron Girl, need your pick officially. I know it says, what do you mean a waste of time? Big Dog, when we lost you, I was talking about the Jets. That's what I meant. Yeah. It was a waste of time.
No, I heard that part. I wasn't quite gone yet. You were saying, oh, this one's a waste of time, and then you announced who it was. And I was like, ooh, yeah. I'm going to hear. I know I'm going to hear something.
Oh, yeah, there it is. So I'm almost certain she's going with the Broncos. But
you put her down. Put her down. I'll speak for her. Gig is going with the Broncos.
Big Dog speaking for people now. Okay.
Gig is going for the Broncos. No problem. All the way.
All right. Well, the next game that we're going to visit is all right. It's going to be the 1-1 Dolphins visiting the Raiders at 2-0.
How about that Raiders win on Sunday?
That was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was at 1:05 p.m. Pacific time on CBS. It's at Allegiant Stadium, so the Raiders are at home. There it is. Thank you, Gridiron Girl. So we got that one right now. These are beautiful numbers, folks. Wow, kind of. The Dolphins are 31st on offense. The Raiders are 3rd overall. On defense, Dolphins are 15. Raiders are 16. Passing, Dolphins are just on the 30th. Raiders are 2nd overall. That's Derek Carr all the way. But rushing, Dolphins are a little better than the Raiders because we know what happened to the Raiders running back. I don't know if there's been an update, but it doesn't matter. The Raiders are 30th in rushing. Last time these two teams played was on December 26th, 2020. The Dolphins edged the Raiders 26-25. What is the line on this one, Big Dog?
The Los Angeles, Las Vegas Raiders by 3.5.
Wow, really? 3.5. All right, Aisha is calling it already. She says the Raiders are going to sink the Dolphins. Tony, thank you. I like that one. Yes. He says that the Raiders are going to take it 27-10. I think I can speak for Matt on this one, but go
Yep.
ahead, Matt. What's it going to be?
Well, of course, the Raiders are going to raid that entire team. Hopefully, we cause some injuries. I mean that intentionally, too.
No, you never want to wish that. No.
At least I'm not going to mouth it. Gridiron Girl says, "The Raiders," and there's a little skull symbol right there, which is close for the Raiders. I like that, the way they have that. So anyway,
That's nice,
Big Dog.
Gridiron Girl.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Raiders, but this is a trap game for them. This is the type of game that they're supposed to win, but based on their history over the last 3 to 5 years, these are the games they end up losing in a blowout. So I am hoping against hope, that this year's team has realized all their f ups over the last few years, and they're learning from it, and they know that these are the games that they have to win. But I take the Raiders, but I will not be shocked if they lose.
Well, here's hoping against hope, folks. All right, the next game we're going to visit is the Seahawks, 1-1 versus the 0-2 Vikings. Wow, Purple and Gold's not doing very well over here. And this game is at 1:25 p.m. on Fox. It's at US Bank Stadium. Seahawks are 13th, and the Vikings are 8th on offense. The Seahawks are 29th on defense. The Vikings are 27th. The Seahawks are 11th on passing, and the Vikings are 10th. And in rushing, the Seahawks are 20th, and the Vikings are 12th. Last time they played, October 11th, 2020, Seahawks edged the Vikings 27-26. Big Dog, what do we have in the line on this one, please?
Seattle by 2.
Wow.
Make sure you put
I know.
Green down for the Seahawks, okay?
Yeah, that one's easy. You're right. Folks, the Vikings, there's a whole lot of stuff there. They are at home, and I think it would be the easy pick. But unfortunately, I am with Tony. They're going to edge them. They're saying they're going to win 31. I'm sorry. The Vikings.
Wow. The Seahags.
Yeah, the Seahags 31, the Vikings 30. I'm with Tony on this one. They're going to edge them out. They're going to win at Minnesota, which is a tough place to play. The Gridiron Girl is going with the Vikings. Oh, that bugs me. I hate going against Gridiron Girl. So, Big Dog, what's it going to be?
I guess I'm going to have to take the A's.
What do you mean? You're going with the Seahawks?
Yeah, I was about to say, excuse me, what?
I meant the Mariners. I meant the Mariners.
Okay, yes.
Much as I hate it, but I can't see the Vikings turning it around quite yet. Not against them, anyways. They're too
Now,
good of a team.
Aisha is with Gridiron Girl on that one. Vikings are going to raid the Seahawks this time. They are at home. I am worried, but Minnesota has issues. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen.
Yeah, they're not the purple people eaters anymore.
No, they are not. There's
blast from the past.
Yep. All right. This game will determine whether they'll be undefeated or undefeated. Someone will.
Hey, hold on. Hold the phone.
Yes? What's that, Matt?
You forgot me.
I apologize, Speedy. I did. What's it going to be, young man?
Vikings.
Win with the women, huh? That's actually not a bad move. Something I should have done yesterday, but I didn't get that right. So it's all good in the hood. Next game that we're going to look at will be the 2-0 Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the 2-0 Rams. Surprisingly, two good teams. Location will be at SoFi Stadium. It's going to be on Fox. And the Buccaneers are 15th and the Rams are 17th on offense. Buccaneers are 22nd and the Rams are 12th on defense. On passing, the Buccaneers are 7th and the Rams are 9th. In rushing, the Buccaneers are 31st and the Rams are 25th. And the last time these two teams played, The Rams upset the Buccaneers 27-24 on November 23rd, 2020. Big Dog, what do we have as far as the line on this one?
The line on this one is Tampa Bay by 1.5.
Wow.
This is going to be this may be the game of the week. Although there's another candidate coming up.
Yeah. Oh, Tony already. He's calling it. It will be Tampa Bay 27, Rams 24. Aisha said, oh, no. And she's going with the Rams on this one. Not by much. Gridiron Girl is saying it's going to be an upset. She's taking the Rams. Speedy.
I'm going to go with the Bucs. I feel the Bucs are going to just ram the Rams out of the game. Game over. I know that was anticlimactical. That didn't make sense at all.
Big Dog, what's it going to be?
I'm going with the ladies. I'm going to go with the upset, and I will take the Rams. They seem to have a little bit of a line when it comes to close games at home, so we'll see if they continue. We'll see if they can upset the champs.
Tom Brady is doing well still, but I'm going to go against the gentleman on this one. I am going to they're going to do it at home. This stadium is proving to be a nice little advantage for the Rams already. For being as cavernous as it is loud. And I think it's not going to affect Brady all that much, but it affects other teams. But it doesn't matter. I'm going with the Rams. I don't think it's going to be much of an upset on that. Well, looking at the numbers, yes, it will be an upset, but I'm looking at the Rams to take this one. And it's going to be a little disappointing for the Buccaneers. I'm a Buccaneer fan, but I'm thinking the Rams are going to take this one at home. So the next game we're going to get will be the Sunday night game of the week, if I'm not mistaken. In ages past, this was said to be a good game, but I think this is going to be a good game as well. I don't know if it's going to be the game of the week, but I think the one that we just spoke of is the game of the week. But it doesn't matter. The Packers are 1-1. The 49ers, if I'm not mistaken, are 2-0. So
yeah, I forgot about them. They're the third team. I forgot about them. Sorry.
Yeah. The Packers are 29th. 49ers are 18th on offense. The Packers are 10th on defense, which is a bit of a surprise. The 49ers are 18th. Passing, Packers are 27th. 49ers are 15th. In rushing, the Packers are 28th. And the 49ers are 11th. The Green Bay Packers took it to the 49ers 34-17 on November 5th, 2020. Big Dog, what do we have as far as the line for the Sunday night game?
The line is Packers by 12. I'm kidding. It's the Niners by 3.
I was about to say, wow.
Okay, Tony was the first one to jump up on this one. San Francisco 28, Green Bay 24. This one's easy. Dream will take that one as well. That one's easy. Aisha says 49ers with ease. Yes, there's no joy in Mudville on this one. I am going with the 49ers as well. Speedy, what's it going to be?
Well, do I ever, like Big Dog, when it comes to baseball, do I ever pick the 49ers to win anything? No, I never do. I'm going with Green Bay.
All right, Big Dog, what's it going to be?
It's going to be a close game, but I'm going to have to go with Dream and take the Niners against the Pack. I think the Pack's going to lose this one.
All right. Done very well. Sorry, Speedy. I don't know why I put that M back there, but whatever. All right, folks. We're coming up to the Monday night game, the last one that we're going to look at today. We did well We started at a little bit before 7:30, and it's 8:05 in the morning. We're going to look at this one right here. This one's going to be on ESPN. It is the Monday night game of the week at 5:15 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Philadelphia 1-1. Dallas Cowboys 1-1. It's at AT&T Stadium. The Eagles are 16th. Cowboys are 6th. On offense, on defense, the Eagles are 3rd. Cowboys are 26th. Eagles are 22nd overall in passing. The Cowboys are 8th. In rushing, the Eagles are 2nd. And the Cowboys are 9th. On December 26, 2020, in the last meeting, Cowboys 37, Eagles 17. That's an old country butt whipping. Big Dog, what do we have on the line?
Line is the Cowgirls by 3.5.
Yes. Aisha. She went with the Cowboys, or as Big Dog says, the Cowgirls. I'm going with the Cowboys to win at home. I just don't think the Eagles are that good. And the Cowboys should do it. Big Dog, what's it going to be?
You already know. There's no possible way I will ever pick the Cowboys, ever.
Okay.
Unless my children's lives depend on it, that'd be the only reason why I pick them. Other than that, you'll never hear that. You'll never hear me say Cowboys for the win.
Edie, because Gridiron Girl went with the Cowgirls. Sorry.
Thank you, Sonia, with what you put on there.
I think I will go with the Cowboys. I'm inclined to do so, but I feel it's the choice that needs to be made for this game.
Okay. He had me. I was like, wait. Where's he going with this? Speedy is
You know,
going with the Cowboys.
you know, my percentage would have been so much better, even though we didn't do it this on the first week. We did call the games kind of. I would have won both times because I had picked them to lose that first game. I knew they were going to win this last week's game, but I just couldn't just name them. But oh well, such is life.
All right, Big Dog.
They're still going to lose in the first round of the playoffs, so it doesn't matter.
Tony is with you on this one. He's saying the Eagles 24, Dallas 24, 27-24. As an Eagles fan, don't ask me if I believe. Oh, Tony, got it. That's good. Aisha is Cowboys. Tony, I hadn't asked all this time, and I apologize. He's Eagles, so that's good to know. Okay, I like it. As you know, Gridiron Girl is Broncos. Big Dog is Green Bay. Of course, Matt and I are Raiders. I have sympathies for the Buccaneers. And Big Dog is also a Raider as well, but he's first and foremost
I'm more Raiders than Green Bay.
I'm sorry. Well, take it for what it is, folks. There it is. So we have our picks right now, folks. There we go. They're going to be pretty much in the thing. I'm going to post this in a little bit. We asked, she's been a Cowboy since 1968. Aisha, you have me by a year. Yeah, wow. Impressive. Okay, folks, we're going to get to that. I'm going to post it now on the Facebook page. So we have our picks. Remember, the rules are you have to have your picks for Sunday's games. I always say 10 a.m., but you need to have them in 10 a.m. for the 10 a.m. games, then the 1 o'clock for the 1 p.m. games, and then 5 o'clock for the evening games. So I do apologize. Let me go to pages right now. Sports Talk with the Guys. Sorry. Hey, I think it's a friend anniversary with Cliff Zier. So check it out right now. Sports Talk with the Guys. I know you're checking all the pages I administer, so sorry. Here we go. This is week 3, NFL. And we're posting them, and there it is. So everything is up and going. We've got it. Remember, if you want to reconsider all you want, but if you want to make changes, all you have to do is post them in this thread. So, all right, we got that. Big Dog, thank you for the yeoman's work. I'm taking this as law, and I'm going to post those results on the Sunday thread of last week. So let me get to it right now. There it is. There it is. Week 2. Oh, Big Dog posted them. Excelente.
I'll edit that. In fact, I'll do it right now. I'll edit it so that Gridiron Girls pick gets switched to instead of 8 and 7 to 7 and 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got it right there. And there's, Roz's picks. So I think she's going to do that as well. I'm posting that, and I think I've posted it. Yeah, there it is. So I put the results. Aisha, thank you. Stay safe and keep safe. Thanks, Aisha.
Bye, Aisha.
Bye, Aisha.
Thanks for giving us your picks, and we are good. So
Tell the Queen hi.
Please, say hi to us. All right, folks.
Send her my regards.
Got that done. Yeah. So let me close this one down, and we're going to get to it. So, Matt, what do we have on wrestling?
Well, you've heard me say this often, ladies and gentlemen. Today it's about opinion, because you can't give your opinion on something without somebody overreacting. I remember when the Rise and Fall of ECW DVD came out, and Devon Dudley had said these words, and he said, Paul Heyman is a genius, he's a mastermind, he's great at booking, but when it came down to doing everything right, he did everything wrong. When it came down to do the right thing, he did the wrong thing. And he's a douchebag for it, my opinion. Which brings me to you, Big Dog. What do you think about Tommy Dreamer's comments regarding Dark Side of the Ring?
I think he was trying to protect a fellow wrestler, but he went about it the wrong way. There's no way that he should have been defending what Ric Flair did, and was so dismissive about the H-bombs. Now, anybody who didn't see the documentary, they talked about what they used to do back in the day. So this would have been the early 2000s and before. And Halcyon was a big drug back then, and still is for the boys. Although they take other things now. But what they used to do is they used to drop a Halcyon tablet into their drink to knock the other wrestler out, so they can pull, whatever hazing that they want to do. Shaving his head, shaving his eyebrows, stealing his clothes, whatever. But he also went on to say that they put H-bombs into drinks at bars so they could take advantage of the women. They could take advantage of the girls. And he said so, but he was so dismissive about it that it was just like, oh, it's just one of the boys, it's just what the boys did, and that's what got him in trouble. He's an idiot for saying something like that. You can't say something like that in this culture that we have going on right now. And he paid the price, where he was immediately suspended by Impact Wrestling, and Ric Flair, of course, had his commercials suspended. He had it was a car insurance or car something type of whatever commercial it was, because of his actions that were stated that what he did on that documentary. So Tommy Dreamer, he may have had the best intentions. He went about it the wrong way and he said the wrong thing. The thing that got him more in trouble, it wasn't more the fact that he was kind of defending Ric Flair, but the fact that he said, guys would drop H-bombs into the girls' drinks to take advantage of them at bars. And he was dismissive about it. So, I mean, I see what he was trying to do, but no, he said the wrong things.
Yeah, but people have been taking shots at him online like he did the sexual misconduct. It wasn't him. It was Ric Flair. I've been saying that on every wrestling forum.
Yeah, but
why are people attacking him over this when it wasn't actually? They're acting like he's the one that did it.
I understand what you're saying, but all the threads I have seen that I have read, they're going after him for defending Ric Flair. No one has ever said that he said it. I mean, there's been some people that didn't understand what he said or didn't listen, and they're just assuming But yeah, it's because he defended Ric Flair and defended the H-bomb thing.
Yeah, even scorekeeper was very just so disgusted by that. You know.
Yeah, I know. He thought he muted himself in time, but he didn't.
No, it's okay. Well, we send our condolences to scorekeeper right now. 'Cause he just lost something really big.
Sure sounded like it.
But yeah, you can't condone that type of behavior without suffering the repercussions.
That's
Right.
right.
You're talking about drugging women. Period.
Yep.
That should not be an okay thing. That should not be something you back somebody for. Acknowledging is one thing, but dismissing is another.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I think that's where he got in trouble.
Yep.
You can't condone that type of behavior. Say, yeah, everybody did it. It's not a big deal. You have to, acknowledge it that was something that happened. Make it clear I never did it. I tried to stop it when I saw it, or whatever you have to say to, keep yourself clear. But you acknowledge it, and you address how serious the issue is and needs to be stopped or changed.
Yeah. And to go on with the document, I mean, I don't know if any of you others other than Matt and myself saw the documentary. Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, had his drug problems at the time. Now, if you notice, he admitted, or he was also accused of attacking the flight attendant. But see, he hasn't got any backlash whatsoever, is because the way he explained it. He said, because what he was supposed to have done was he grabbed the flight attendant by her blouse and he pulled her towards him. And in doing so, he popped her top button off, or top two buttons off, or something or other. And he was so out of it. I just want to lick your face. And he ended up licking her face and then passed out again. Now, when asked about it, he didn't say it didn't happen. He didn't say it did happen. He said, "You know what, guys? I was in such a bad place and so into drugs at the time. I'm not saying I didn't do it. I'm not saying I did do it. All I'm saying that if I did do it, I apologize because I do not remember, and I'm sorry." So, he acknowledged that it could have happened, and probably did happen. He just doesn't remember, and he apologized for it. He has had no repercussions whatsoever because he was honest about it.
Yeah. You acknowledge it. You take ownership.
Yeah.
You make amends as well as you can. Make
Yeah.
your apologies, and again, if it's something that did happen, regardless of whether you apologize or not, that does not free you from the repercussions of those actions.
Yeah. Exactly.
And like if a husband abuses his wife and he says he's sorry, guess what? There's still going to be repercussions for that. You're going to have that changes your life, but that's a very dark topic for me to jump back in on.
Yeah.
Did we already blow through the football picks or what?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
of course. Big Dog picked all your picks for you.
No, he didn't pick all of them, but he did choose two of them.
I just chose.
Look at that 49ers game last week, though. I called.
Yep. So,
did.
the two I chose for you, Dream, was I went against the Seahawks. So the Seahawks are losing that game, and I took the Niners, and the Niners are winning that game. I figured those were your two automatic picks.
I posted them, Dream, and you could either give them to us now or you have until basically tomorrow morning. All right.
Let's roll through them real quick if you don't mind.
All right, Colts and Titans.
Titans.
That was easy. Oops. Okay, forgive me. And let me copy and paste this so we can just make it quick. Sorry, didn't mean that. Falcons and Giants, and I don't know if you can see it on screen.
Nope.
Okay, Falcons and Giants.
Who picked
Falcons are 0-2. Giants are 0-2. Kanopka and Speedy went with Falcons. Scorekeeper, Gridiron Girl, Ayush, and Big Dog went with the Giants.
We'll go with the Giants.
Okay. Chargers and Chiefs, both 1-1. Everyone went with okay. Yeah. Why don't you do? Oh, damn it! I hate. Okay, it won't give me the thing. All right, Bengals 1-1, Steelers 1-1. We were split down the middle. Aisha, Kanopka, and Big Dog went with the Steelers, and scorekeeper Speedy went with the Bengals.
Oh man, that's gonna be a good game regardless. But I'm gonna have to go with the Bengals.
Oh, so we genuinely did go down the middle. Okay. Bears and Browns both 1-1 at Browns. Everyone went with the Browns. Speedy went with the Bears.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Browns on that one. I'm sorry, Speedy.
You don't think the Bears can win it all?
Oh, no, it's not that. Just in this game. Yeah, very good. All right. So we have Ravens 1-1, which are 7.5 favorites over the Lions 0-2. Aisha and Speedy went with the Lions. Kanopka, Gridiron Girl, Scorekeeper, and Big Dog went with the Ravens.
I'll go with the Ravens on that.
All right. It's Saints and Patriots. Patriots by 3 at home. Everyone went with the Patriots.
That's tough for me. I think the Patriots are gonna win.
I hear a but.
I'm a but because of that other game. Oh no, like half the line's out or injured. We'll go with the Patriots.
Okay. Cardinals 2-0 are 7.5 favorites over the Jaguars 0-2. Aisha and Speedy are calling. Okay. Yeah. Everyone else went with Cardinals. Okay. Thank you, Dream. All right. Washington 1-1. Bills 1-1. Bills by 7. Everyone went with the Bills.
This is another one of those who gives a crap games, but we'll go with the Bills on that.
Okay, same thing. Jets 0-2, Broncos 2-0. Speedy's calling an
Broncos.
upset. Yeah, okay.
Good luck, Speedy. It'll be a rough
Yeah,
one
like
for
I
you.
said earlier, I hope I made the right choices for this week.
Okay, Dolphins and Raiders. Raiders are 3.5 favorites. Everyone went with the Raiders.
Everyone.
I hate going with the Chokeland Traders.
Well, Big Dog prefaced it as well.
Yeah, we'll go with the Raiders. I hate to waste a pick.
All right, Seahawks 1-1. You already chose. You went with. Of course, you went with the Seahawks. No. Oh, wait a minute. Dream. Are you going with Seahawks or Vikings?
Vikings. I told you he doesn't go against.
I'm going with the
I
Vikings.
messed up. Okay.
I hate the
You know
Seahawks.
he never goes against. He hates Seahawks the way I hate the Cowboys. I even called that one for you. You don't even listen.
I hate the Seahens and the Cowgirls.
Okay, Buccaneers 2-0, Rams 2-0. This is what Big Dog and I vaguely call the game of the week. It's at 125.
Yeah.
Buccaneers are 1.5. Kanopka and Speedy are going with them. Everyone else went with the Rams.
Yeah, that's going to be a very interesting game. Because we know Tom can pull it out of nowhere. But, oh my God. That's a toss-up for me. Because I was arguing with one of my coworkers the other day about this. And just going through some different scenarios in my head. But
Remember, you can choose one as a pick'em.
I'm gonna have to go with the Rams.
Okay.
Good choice.
All right. Final. We have Packers and 49ers. 49ers by 3. Everyone went with the 49ers.
49ers.
Yep, he chose it for you. Monday night, Eagles 1-1 versus Cowboys 1-1. Big Dog and Tony Kanopka are going with the Eagles. Everyone else went with the 3.5 favorite Cowboys.
Nope, I'm going against the Cowgirls.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. So we have.
You know me so well, Big Dog.
Yes, he does, apparently. Okay, so I'm going to update these, and we're good. Okay, so we'll get back to it. Get back to the conversation, gentlemen, while I do an update on the Facebook page.
All right. Well, Big Dog.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's gonna call you Goldberg.
No, I would never do that. Do you think the conversation we just had regarding Dark Side of the Ring? But what about the whole Chris Jericho thing where the network was upset that he was smoking a few weeks ago when he attacked Cody Rhodes? And they said, you can't smoke on television.
He was vaping. There's a difference.
There is.
Yeah.
Last I checked, you can vape inside. You can't smoke inside for a reason.
Well, Jericho's been telling everybody it was a cigarette.
Well, either way, it depends what's in his contract.
Well, actually, no. It depends on the network and what the network allows.
Yep.
So TNT was
that's going to be part of his contract, though. That's part of his contract. Even though it's the network and not his specific contract, that's the contract that they have with the network. So if it violates the network's contract with them, then it violates his contract, and he's an idiot.
Yeah, he got caught in the wrong thing because if I remember correctly, the people who govern TV and TV, you're not allowed to smoke anymore on camera. You can show the puff of smoke after the fact, but you cannot actually show someone, puffing on a cigarette. If I remember correctly, wasn't it a vape type thing, Matt?
I don't know because like I said, he's been telling everybody no, it was just a cigarette. I don't know what the big deal is. That's what he's been telling everybody.
Well, the reason why is because they were thinking that he was vaping marijuana. In other words,
right.
that he had pot in there, and he was saying it. But I could have sworn it was like an e-cig. But regardless of the fact, it's a live show, so the camera just caught it when it shouldn't have. So if anything, TNT is going to say, "Hey guys, you can't show smoking on TV," and whoever governs the television shows is also going to come down and say, "Hey, okay, we're giving you one warning. After this, is going to be a fine." That's all it is. I mean, no biggie.
Yeah, he gets paid enough. He can handle a fine.
Yeah, and besides, it'd be paid by TNT or Tony Khan anyways.
Yeah, Tony Khan will cover that.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're on live TV, you got to be smarter about that. You can't be
exactly.
Let me just get a quick puff real quick.
And that's exactly what it looked like. Look, he was trying to get a quick puff in before, he had to speak. Unfortunately, the camera angle caught him. So
see, what you do is you wait for your ring entrance where they blow all that smoke up, and you just take a quick big hit before, walk out, and as that smoke blows up, blow that smoke out. Nobody will be able to tell.
But what about Dan Lambert joining the Four Things last night?
What about it?
He's got pretty good promo skill. People are kind of backing him. And then he showed up at the pay-per-view. Big Dog, I know you enjoyed the pay-per-view at the movie theater, right?
Hell yeah.
That was great.
Best $20 I spent.
Exactly, and I made sure I had plenty of popcorn, plenty of food. That way I wouldn't have to actually take off my mask.
Yeah, I wore my mask. Yeah, I did.
You gotta wear the mask.
I had my hand on my soda the whole time, so I was getting ready to drink, which is when you were able to take your mask off. So I just get
one like this with the popcorn.
I'm waiting for them to come up with a mask that has a slot on the bottom.
Oh, don't even
insert a straw underneath your chin so it can run up through where your chin is all the way up through into your mouth. So you can drink your sodas, you can drink your beers, or whatever you're drinking through a straw. This way, you
There you
don't have
go.
to take your mask off every time you want to take a drink, or like move your
There's
mask to the side.
there's something you should patent and invent there. Dream, make millions.
Right. For another 6 months.
Uh-huh.
We'll see what happens, huh?
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, apparently COVID, because people aren't wearing masks, because people weren't getting vaccinated in time, is turned into, instead of a pandemic, we are now looking at an endemic, where it's something that we're going to be revisiting this, it's something we're going to have to
Constantly.
live with, possibly for the next, 10, 15, 20 years, versus something that could have been prevented.
Mm-hmm.
But that's another discussion for another show, I guess.
So how was Rampage? How was Rampage last night?
Oh, like I said, Rampage, as everybody knows, is only a 1 hour show, but last night it was their premiere for the 2 hour special that TNT let them have and air. It was great. What do you think? Well, you probably didn't stay up and watch it.
I didn't know. Hell no. Eagles are A&E. I'm sorry, the Eagles all the time. Yeah, it's on DVR. I'll watch it when I get back home. So it was the 2 hour special. They'll go back to 1 hour next week again.
Yeah.
But they're doing the right things. I mean, they're getting the numbers, and Vince should be worried because NXT sucks now. In just 2 weeks, Vince and Bruce Pritchard have destroyed what Triple H took 5 years to build, and they just showed that they can destroy something like that.
Exactly.
Like how, Big Dog?
Well, they're calling it NXT 2.0. They changed the logo.
Like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got to get you some castanets next.
I guess purple over the summer became Vince McMahon's new color. Good grief.
He's stuck in the 80s, and it shows. The whole setup is an 80s throwback. The storyline, the way he's dressing his wrestlers, in those pastel prints, like if you throw different colors of paint on the wall, that's what their singlets are looking like. I called it. When they announced this, within a year, NXT is going to be off the air. It's going to be a YouTube thing. It's not going to be on regular TV because that's how badly it's going to tank. Scorekeeper agrees.
Well, as a matter of fact,
next thing you know, we're going to get a Undertaker versus Hulk Hogan match.
Oh, God, no.
We're going to bring
Taker has too much respect for the business to do
Big
something
Dog
like that.
Said by September 3rd, 2022, next will be on YouTube. So we're revisiting it on September 3rd, 2022. I wrote it down just as Big Dog said.
Yep.
Oh, it's written down.
Looking for my notes right now. Yes, that's what I was looking for.
That means it'll get lost somewhere, and he'll pull it up in a year. He'll be like, "Oh, remember, it's coming up next week." He'll remember, right? He'll forget about it until that time frame when he pulls out his notes from that.
Why I write it down.
Yes,
see, in my
that's the whole
daytimer. Yeah, in my daytimer, I have all the stuff that has happened this year, and there's the upcoming stuff. And there's 9/3/22. See it? There it is. And then the one underneath Dream is the one embarrassingly, which I tend to miss. I got to write this year. But it's June 22nd. Right, Dream? You know what that day is, right?
Sure.
Okay. You won't forget this one. But June 22nd is St. Thomas More.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I tend to forget it. That's my namesake. So
I always doubt that one because I was named after the other Thomas.
Yeah, but you're okay. Yeah.
Thomas the Train?
For Matt?
The doubter.
That's funny. That's funny, Dream. Or Big Dog. That was good.
No, I'm not a traitor. Those would be the Raiders.
No, I said Train. Thomas the Train.
Oh, I thought you said traitor.
You got a little
No.
prickly with that one.
Thomas the Train.
Well, I used to puff enough smoke.
Oh, that was
Now,
funny.
here we go.
Yeah, that was funny. All right. Folks, just very quickly, what are we going to do next week? Because I'm going to be traveling to San Francisco. When are we going to do the program? Do we do the
You've
program?
been fishing for an answer forever, and nobody has given you anything.
We're either
I
doing
gave him.
Sunday morning.
I gave him the answer to use the internet on the airplane. It's not that expensive, you know. Scorekeeper, you know, is rolling in it, so he can spend a couple of dollars here and there on the internet on the plane.
Okay,
No, we're getting further away out of tax season, so that money's going away.
We can do it Sunday morning.
Shit. No
We
shit.
can do it.
I went out yesterday and I was on my date and I get a little notice. Beep. Your account is dropped below. I'm like, what? Oh my God. I'm like, damn it. Tax money's coming to an end.
You always hate it when the bank account drops under 100,000 and get that announcement. I mean, geez.
Shit.
Okay. I want to take a moment. I have personal moments with everyone. Okay. Big Dog says it drops under 100,000. I kept a straight face, and Dream is here because Dream's thinking of our conversation of maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and all Dream's thinking is drops under 100,000. That cheap mother. No one will know what we're talking about, folks. It's just Dream and I. When Big Dog says drops under 100,000, I just stay quiet, and I know Dream's like. We'll leave it at that. It's an exaggeration.
Is that 100,000 because he uses that thrifty cologne?
Yeah, there you go.
Am I going from Scorekeeper to Stetson? No, I shouldn't ask that because that might be my new nickname.
No, because
Hey!
because of your age, you're Old Spice.
Oh, Tony will get a kick out of that one. But no, it is what it is. No.
Well, I'll tell you this. Friday night I'm working. And
yeah, I'm going to be on a date.
Sunday morning might be okay for me, but we'd have to do it super early because, well, I'm just saying because, you know, we want to get our picks in before the games.
Yes. Are you guys okay with Sunday morning?
Yep. That's what I was thinking.
What time do you guys want to do?
Yep.
He said, yep.
Usual, 6.
What time? Yep.
6 a.m.?
Well, 6 a.m.
All right. Do you want to do that? I know.
6.
Gridiron Grill. And Gridiron Grill, I'm disappointed. I have asked where you're going to be on a Friday night because I'd like to go to the game. I'm not on a date every Friday night. I mean, for me to have a date is actually a shocking event. Let's see. I've had 2 dates in the last, I had one on September 11th, and I had one last night. Oh, shit. That's one a week. No, that's one every 2 weeks.
Wow. Twice in a month.
And struck out both times.
I may have struck out. I was just looking. The pitches kept coming on the 11th. Oh, man. The pitches were coming in high and tight, baby. And like a pendejo, I was just like, hey, nice pitch. Hey, that looks hittable. Hey. Oh, man, that's a grapefruit.
He forgot. He thought he was still standing in the batter's circle. He thought he was still on deck.
Yeah, I thought I was still on deck because that's the movie we saw, Jungle Cruise. And the theater was empty. Dumbass.
Yep.
Hey, hold up. I'm going to ask one of my coworkers, DeMarco, real quick. If a girl asks you out on a date, or if you and a girl are going on a date to the movies, and she picks a movie, and it's like a month and a half old, what is she telling you? Got it. Well, come here. Come here. What does that mean?
I ain't lying. Got a dip, G.
That's right.
For the old people, what does that mean?
Oh, my bad. I'm saying, that ain't it, brother. That ain't it.
She's ready for it.
Yep.
No, not an old.
I don't know what that means. Hey,
if she wants an old, like a movie that's been a month and a half old in an empty theater, and she's picking it.
Oh, she picking it. Oh yeah, that's a go.
That's a go.
You win that, big brother.
Scorekeeper's like, I gotta stand up and walk away from this.
and he wonders why he's in the friend zone.
Yeah. She gave you all the signals. It's like you were batting for the Astros. You had all the signals.
And all the signals ahead of time, and you still struck out.
Yeah.
You knew the fastball was coming, and you didn't swing.
Okay. What is that? What is Gridiron Girl? What is it? Is she clapping or saying "hold up"? What is that symbol?
She's in other words saying "preach" because of what
Oh!
Jesus
Yeah.
said. You know, saying that she's
in.
agreeing with us also.
Okay, what is your coworker's name? We have to give him some play on it if he wants to give it. We have to give him some
your name
credit.
out to the world? You want me to spread your name to the world?
First name.
This is DeMarco. What you want to throw your other name out? Come over here. I can't hear you.
Thank you, DeMarco.
Hold on, he's giving you his other name.
Oh, he doesn't have to.
It's my pleasure doing service. My name is Beezy. I'm out.
All right, man. Easy. What's up,
Thank
Beezy?
you, DeMarco. Thank you. Oh my God.
All right. On that note, I got to get back to work, man. But I just wanted to say I want to get my picks in and say good luck to you, scorekeeper, and we'll be in touch because I got to talk to you about some private stuff coming up when we get a chance.
Okay, sounds good. All right, folks.
Take care. Sell out of everything, man.
Yesterday, I got slammed hard. So today, I'm hoping it's going to be more the same.
That sounds like a personal thing, but okay.
Yeah. All right, bye, guys.
Later, man. Take care.
All right, so we're going to do the Sunday program. It'll be at 6 a.m., folks. We will move it over. We'll put the announcement, and I think we'll be okay.
It'll be a special edition.
It will be a special edition. All right. There it is.
You're not doing well. We can end the show. I know you're not doing well. We heard you before you actually muted your
I apologize for the theatrics, folks.
No, it's not theatrics. You're sick.
That's reassuring. Thank you.
Estás enfermo.
Yeah, stop it. Okay, what are we going to do for basketball news? There were a few things in there.
I mean, there wasn't a lot of news. I mean, we can hit it real quick. I mean,
let's hit it real quick.
The preseason starts in about a week and a half. The regular season starts near the end of third week of October. The big news, of course, is Ben Simmons. That's been the biggest news. And I wanted to get both of your guys' thoughts on this. This guy signs a 4-year, it was $180, $200 million contract, some outrageous amount last year. And it kicked in last year. So he's got 3 more years at, I believe it's 38, 41, and 44 million that he's supposed to be playing. And because of the dissension, the disagreements or whatever, we all know he's an excellent defender. He's an excellent passer, but can't shoot to save his life outside of 3 feet. And it's proven year in and year out that is his problem. He cannot shoot. So it's come to the point that he has now said he will not show up to training camp and he will not ever wear a Philadelphia 76ers uniform again. He has vowed that.
Why?
Because he doesn't want to play there anymore. He wants out. So he says he will not show up to training camp. He will not ever wear the uniform again. And if he has to sit out the next 3 seasons, he will. He is that adamant about it. Now, of course, they're trying to facilitate a trade, but the thing is, even though his stock is low right now, he is still a premier player. And the thing is, the 76ers are at a point right now where they're almost on the cusp of being a championship contender. They are a definite late round team, possibly Eastern Conference Finals team. They're that good because of Joel Embiid and the other players that they have. So what Philadelphia is asking for is they don't want picks. I mean, they would like to have a couple of picks, but they want an established star for the trade. So in essence, you're looking at Damian Lillard for Ben Simmons, Kawhi Leonard for Ben Simmons, Kyrie Irving for Ben Simmons, because those are the those are the teams that could be potential trade partners. So, but my thing is, if there's dissension, this didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen just last season. It's been going on for the last few seasons. The Philadelphia 76ers management team and ownership had enough faith in this guy. Says, you know what? We're going to give you your max contract because we believe in you and we want you here. Now, I guess I'm too moral about it, because my thing is, if I wasn't having a good time there, I'm not going to want to take all that money, knowing that I'm going to want to leave in a year. And I just fleece these guys out of $200 million. And now I'm essentially untradeable because I make too much money and I suck on offense. But that's the main thing right now. They're trying to facilitate a trade. The big people that are being talked about is Sacramento, Minnesota, and Brooklyn. And Brooklyn being Kyrie Irving for Ben Simmons. But I don't see that one happening. And there's a couple of other fringe players, maybe the Clippers, but I don't see them giving a PG-13 or Kawhi for Ben Simmons. So, but what do you think about a guy taking that type of a contract, knowing there's already a problem with the team?
Well, I'm a rules guy, so as long as you follow the rules, it's fine. But saying straight out that you're not going to play, no problem, no pay, done. That's easy.
And that's what they're talking about. Because they're already, I guess, of course, Philadelphia ownership is figuring out. I guess they're going through the bylaws of how they're going to be able to fine him, because, of course, you're supposed to show up to training camp. If you don't, then it's a fine for day one, day two, day three, so on and so forth. Media day, you have to show up, otherwise you get fined. Usually, it's a $25,000 to $50,000 fine if you don't show up to media day. So these are things that are already going to be happening the next week or so, and let alone regular season. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be come to a point where something's got to kick in, where either you're finding him on a daily basis and it's going to end up, costing him his entire contract, or most of it. But as I said, he's adamant that he has not talking to management. He has not talking to teammates. He's totally cut them off, and he's only talking through his agent. So his agent is the go-between. He is not talking to them directly.
And I suppose that's the way it should be. Speak through your agent. That I don't have an issue with. But I have an issue with everything else with him. I don't understand why you signed that deal. Okay, good for you. Good for you that you did that. But, dude, you need to play. You need to play. You need to show up. But this is the problem, folks. This is the problem with the guaranteed contracts. And this is more common than you care to admit. If these players had to earn their money on a yearly basis, sports would be a lot better. It would be, clearly. These players would be hungrier, and they would be playing the game much better. Nowhere else in the world do we have guaranteed contracts. It's only in sports. You have musical contracts that are based on so many bits. But it's the same thing. Entertainment is entertainment. So if they don't deliver, they don't earn money.
Okay, and just for clarification, just because I wanted to make sure, because I got the numbers a little bit high. So Ben Simmons has 4 years left on his contract, and the numbers are 31-6, essentially 34, 36-2, and 38-6. And he is owed $140,400,000 on his contract. So,
okay, here look at this, big dog. 31.6 divided by 82. I think that amounts to $385,000.
Okay, per game. Okay.
There's a maximum on NBA fines. He's still going to be ahead even if he never shows up.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's some sort of bylaw that if you're refusing to come to work and there is no medical reason for it, they may be able to withhold your cash. I'm pretty sure there's something written into the contract. Because I'm pretty sure, I mean, other people would have tried that, saying, "Oh, I signed a $200 million contract, but I'm not going to play, so you still got to pay me." I'm pretty sure there's things written into the contract where you have to play to get
There's
to earn your.
always an ailment. There's always
Yeah.
something that keeps them going.
Well, I mean,
but
yeah, and for that you would have to go to the team doctors to get cleared or
like
not cleared.
Kawhi Leonard.
True, and look what happened. He ended up getting traded, and he didn't have that mega contract.
And now he's made more money. Good for him. He should not be paid. He said straight out, "I'm not going to do it."
Yeah.
So, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not for it. He should not be paid. Speedy, do you have?
No comment.
Okay.
That was really about the only main thing going on during this past week. The other couple of things were the NBA denied Andrew Wiggins his request for a vaccination exemption from the Golden State Warriors. He tried to use it as a religious exemption, and the NBA said no. Let's see. The ruling was announced Friday, hours after the New York Knicks said their entire roster is vaccinated, making all players eligible. Because remember, we talked about that last week or the week before, where the city of New York, so New York and Brooklyn, they all had to be vaccinated, and Golden State everyone has to be vaccinated to play in the arena. Otherwise, you're not allowed to play. He said he had the exemption was for religious reasons. Let's see if it says what religion or anything. It does not. It just says that he wanted an exemption for religious reasons, and they denied it for whatever the reasoning was. Yeah, it doesn't go into it. I'm pretty sure it's a private, personal thing. The other thing is, and no shock to me, the Clippers announced that they are unsure when Kawhi Leonard is going to return. Big shocker, guys. Lawrence Frank reiterated that Kawhi Leonard has a significant rehab from his ACL injury, and that no one knows what the time frame when the Clipper star will return or whether he will play at all this season. The direct quote was, "Oh, we won't even breach that subject." I think at this point, it's just no one knows when you're dealing with the recovery from an ACL injury. The time frame is unknown. End quote. Big shocker.
Yeah. Folks, I posted 3 articles. They're in the chat room. You want to take a look at them. Along the lines of being a dick, what happened between Alvarez and Caleb in Beverly Hills, I know it's boxing, and you want to see the spit and bile and vinegar, and you want to see all that stuff right before a fight. But this is, whatever. You're taking swings at each other at the face-off, which is, I believe, the weigh-in. Whatever, dudes. It's more embarrassing. Save it for the ring. You guys know that charges could be filed. Because, number one, this is not a sporting event per se. It is a sanctioned event, something they have to do, but this is stupid. This is really stupid that they're taking swings at each other at the weigh-in. What? It improves your image. It keeps it up that you're a mean dude. That it's bullshit stuff. You're calling each other names, trying to incite the other guy to take swings at you. This is schoolyard stuff. Let's grow up, be a man, kick his ass in the ring. Go ahead, Big Dog.
No, I was going to say, is the match this weekend? Or is
November
it next
6th.
weekend? Oh, okay. So this wasn't the weigh-in then. So this was just the presser for it. Because usually the weigh-in
It's the face-off. Yeah.
the face-off, yeah, but it wasn't the weigh-in. Because usually the weigh-in is about 24 to 48 hours before. Because that's when they
That's
drop
correct.
the excessive amount of weight, and then they gain it all back the night of the fight. But they're just idiots. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, this isn't the first time Canelo's done this, where he tries to instigate or start a pre-fight fight, and he's just trying to hype up the number because now everybody sees this and it's, oh, I want to see the fight, and this and that. And he's already disappointed a couple of in a couple of fights, because they felt he's supposed to be the new Mexican super fighter, and he's let the Mexicans down a few times. So I think he's just trying to
Wasn't
keep
he
up
nailed
appearances.
for
sorry?
using performance-enhancing drugs already?
Well, he ate the meat. Remember, he ate the carne asada from TJ.
Yep, that's right.
So
Whatever.
Thank you, scorekeeper. Carne asada. I think I might need to walk down to Chipotle later.
Well, that was Big Dog.
oh,
It's funny. I get credit for the good stuff, but what
Chipotle's not.
happened?
That wasn't me. Chipotle's not
That was me.
carne asada. That's white. That's white Mexican. Get some true carne asada. Go to the carniceria and buy some carne asada and put it on a barbecue grill, man. There you go.
Sure.
That's the way. That's the way to do it.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah, Gridiron Girls just sent us a message right now.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it was.
What'd she say?
She said, sorry, I'm just now seeing this list at 9 a.m. Wasn't she with us for the pick?
Yeah, she was. Sorry about that.
I don't know then.
Yeah, she was here, but I guess she saw the link. So I don't know, because she wasn't in at the very, very beginning. So
No.
it's all right. All right.
You ready to call it? You ready to call it? 'Cause I see you're laboring. Remember, you don't have a poker. You don't have a poker face.
Yeah, I posted a lot of other stuff right now. So I did mention the Ryder Cup, so we're good. The Long Beach Grand Prix is this weekend at Long Beach. It happened kind of fast. It's usually in April, and it was obviously delayed due to COVID. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a comment for everyone right now, and I really don't care because it's meant in a good way. And we'll do those.
Oh, that's what she's talking about.
Yeah, we'll do those right now. Look, this is an issue of being stupid or naive, but when we talk about COVID-19, and I'm responding to some messages I received last week and the weeks before, folks, we want everyone to be okay. We want everyone to do well. And we're generally all on the same side, everyone on this program. And understand that if we talk about it because, believe it or not, we don't want to see anyone to suffer from this. And I'm really going to leave it at that. If you're going to send me your vitriol and your vile, because I'm apparently ignorant and I'm sheeple, I'm part of the sheeple crowd, go to hell.
No, see what it is, Scorekeeper, is because you listen to actual doctors, but see, you don't follow the YouTube doctors that got their doctorate, on the TikToks and Instagram. So you don't listen to the Instagram doctors. So that's why everybody's mad at you.
I don't. I am a man of science, but I am also one who believes in a deity, and I'll leave it at that. I don't want to get all that, but I am a man of science. I believe in doctors. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. So,
well, and I'll just say one comment about this, is that this whole vaccine thing, as we all know, and just been creating more strife and dissension among people because, I mean, everybody right now, even though we all know that the president just said, well, no more unemployment benefits for anybody that ends, so you've either got to go back to work or do something else. And more people than not are not coming back to work because they're like, well, I'm not going to go to work and I'm not going to wear a mask at work. I want to be free. And I'm like, well, I want to be free from the mask too. Because it's funny because yesterday I got a call. I didn't know if I was tempted to message you guys and be like, well, I'm not going to make the show because I got work. And we're starting to have double truck come in like every 4 or 5 hours. And I was going to go in today. And I'm like, but my boss wasn't sure. And I could tell in his voice, I'm like, you don't sound so sure about a second truck coming. He goes, yeah, but I'm more worried about the second truck. And nobody really wants to come in and help. So I said, well, yeah, I'll come in the morning and we'll deal with the second truck, get it unloaded, at least get it in the store. Not necessarily having to put it out on the floor because nobody wants to work right now. And because he didn't sound sure, and I go, well, figure it out and just call me back. And I said, he's going to call me back in the next 15 minutes because I was making dinner at the time last night. Sure enough, my microwave went off. I'm like, well, but then the phone rang and it was him. I could see it on my caller ID and I go, so what's the verdict here, Dan? He goes, no, I just got another email. They're not sending the truck, so you'll need to come in. But I appreciate you being the one to offer to come in and help. Because it would have only been you and me. And I'm like, well, I figured that would happen. I'm like, okay, well, I can still do the show with the guys. And I mean, and I'm sure you all seen it down there in Southern California, just like up here in Northern California, everybody is putting out their now hiring signs, and they've been doing that ever since the pandemic started. So, but people are like, I can't work because I'll have to wear a mask at work.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's issues down here as well, and it's amazing to me. Just absolutely amazing. And so be it. My gripe has been this, and I direct this to the entire audience, especially people in Southern California. Folks, I drove to work every other day during COVID, and I'm still doing it. And I have to tell you that while COVID was going on, I am so happy. There's Melissa. Hi, Melissa. How you doing, young lady? So she's still happy. She has a smile on her face, so that's really cool. Must have had a great time at the concert yesterday. So, folks, I was home. You're muted, Big Dog. I was home, and
she said, "Happy Saturday." She said, "Hi,
awesome.
How are you?"
Thank you.
She says you look young and beautiful.
I doubt that. That's okay. So
yeah, she didn't say that. I'm adding that.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. So when COVID was going on, the freeways were empty. And I commented about this. The only thing we had to deal with were people that were speeding. That was it. There was no other issue. But now that everyone is back, folks, all of you that were at home, go back home. Because you guys are the shitty drivers. Because everything was fine when you guys were at home. Now that you're back, now we have the shitty drivers back on the roadway. All of you that were at home, just go back home. We don't need you. We don't need you because now there are accidents. Now you idiots, you're back on your phones. You're distracted. Get the hell out of here. Go back home. We were better off with all of you. And I got to tell you, drivers on the roadway, everyone who was at home, take it for what it is. We have proof because the rest of us didn't have to deal with your stupidity.
You know, scorekeeper, you're exactly right because right after New Year started, we were only a few weeks into the new year here in 2021, and I kid you not, I would have taken pictures and stuff and videos myself, but then I would have gotten in trouble too because it happened just like it did 2 years ago when I was on my way to Reno for my sister's wedding, when this guy was on his phone and he didn't pay attention that there's a cop behind him. Well, we got a little kid joining us. Got a new sportscaster with us. Hey, buddy.
We have the newest host on Sports Talk with the Guys. Would you introduce him, Big Dog?
This is Mason. This is my grandson, the most beautiful grandson ever, and I'm not being biased. It's just the truth. Little Mexican boy that's got blue eyes and white hair and reddish blonde hair.
Good morning, Mason. Thank you for joining us.
Say
This
hi.
is your first genuine appearance.
Say hi.
Hi, Mason.
Hi.
Future co-host. That's the future
There we go.
on Sports Talk with the Guys. So definitely adorable.
Thank you.
I think he likes the colors. So that's good. All right,
Well,
folks.
he's trying to type on the keyboard.
Oh, of course, they're quick.
Yeah.
I've seen my nieces and nephews at 2 and 3 just swiping away on them phones, man. It's unbelievable. So, folks, very quickly, we're going to do the standings. We're going to do the Hapless Harper Watch as well. So, in yesterday's games, Cardinals 8-5 over the Cubs, and also 12-4 over the Cubs. Rangers 8, Orioles 5. Phillies beat the Pirates 8-6. America's AAA team beat the Tigers 3-1. And the Commies beat the Nationals 8-7 and 11. The Black Sox shut out the Indians 1-0. The Rays shut out Miami 8-0. The Yankees 8-3 over Boston.
Yeah, Miles didn't like that.
Giants 7, Rockies 2, Twins 3, Blue Jays 1. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Show them colors, baby. Show them.
I'm waiting for that.
Thank you, Tony. We got a like from Tony as well as my brother Luis Noriega. Thank you. Blue Jays lost to Twins 3-1. Padres 65 over the Braves. Brewers 5-1 over the Mets. Oh, and by the way, that cheater retired. He's been hurt for a while. Ryan Braun, goodbye. Get out of here.
What kind of injury did he have?
Mental. Anyway, Braves. Dodgers 4-2 over the Diamondbacks. The Athletics beat up on the A-Holes 14-2. Thank you very much. And the Braves beat the Padres 4-0. So we're actually going to see the Braves tonight. So that'll be good. And I don't know if Big Dog has the standings. If not, I'll do the standings right now.
I have them right here.
All
right. So in the American League, we have Tampa Bay leading the way in the East with a 95-59 record, and it is Boston in second place, 7 games behind, followed by New York, 8 games behind. Then it is Toronto and Baltimore. In the Central, it is the White Sox in first place. Cleveland is in second, 11.5 behind, followed by Detroit, Kansas City, and Minnesota. In the West, it's the Assholes leading the way, followed by the Mariners, 8 games behind. Then Oakland, the Angels, and Texas is in last place. In the National League, the Atlanta Braves are ahead in the East by a slim lead of 1.5. The Phillies are 1.5 behind, followed by the Mets, 8 games behind, and it's Miami 17 behind, and the Nationals. In the Central, in the Central, it is the Brewers in first place, followed by the St. Louis Cardinals 7 behind. Then the scorekeeper, second favorite team, is 13 behind, followed by...
Oh, he hung up.
Oh my goodness, he pulled it.
I
took him off air. Oh my goodness, that was funny.
Today's kids are smarter than when we were kids. That's all I got to say about that.
Oh yes, he's back. Wow,
Sorry,
he took you off air.
Yeah, he did.
He figured it out.
Yeah, he did. He just happened to reach and he hit the exit button.
You are looking at a future co-host on Sports Talk.
Oh, that was hilarious. So, okay, where was the last thing you guys heard?
I heard
the Central.
Yeah.
Okay, so the scorekeeper's second favorite team is in third, followed by the Cubs and then the Pirates. And in the West, it is the Giants, still in first place by a slim 1-game lead, followed by the Dodgers, as I said, 1 game behind. It is the Padres, the Rockies, and the Diamondbacks. In the wild card, it is right now owned by Boston and New York. So we could have a Red Sox Yankees wild card. Boston has a 1 game lead. Then it is New York and Seattle and Toronto are 2 games behind. So those two guys are chasing. Want to get down? Hold on, guys. One
Yeah,
second.
and if anything, Oakland is in it at 4, which is unrealistic.
Yeah.
And you have who's in the 5th spot? Actually, that's it.
It is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Oakland's 4 games because then it jumps to Cleveland at 11.5, and that's not happening.
Now, Gridiron Girl. I'm sorry, I apologize. Rosalind says hello, the cutest co-hosting, and Big Dog. Patty, my cousin, whose baby? Oh my God.
That is my middle daughter's baby, and it's my first grandchild.
Yeah,
that was
first
Mason.
boy in the family.
Yep.
Yep. Really good stuff.
In the National League, the Dodgers, they're in. They have a commanding 14-game lead in the wild card, so they're in regardless. Or San Francisco, it's going to be either or. And then St. Louis is the other spot, and then it is a fight which is unrealistic. The Phillies are 5 games behind. Cincinnati is 6 games behind, and San Diego actually has not been knocked out. They have a slim 7-game lead. They're 7 games behind in the wild card with 8 games to go. So the impossible would have to happen.
Yes, a total collapse, which is, and they have to be perfect. They have to win everything.
Thanks, Patty.
Yeah, they definitely have to win everything. It's just not going to happen. Their season's done. Interestingly enough, the Brewers, the Dodgers, and the Giants, as well as Tampa Bay and the Black Sox, have all qualified for a playoff spot. But the surprising thing is the Black Sox are the only team to have won their division yet. That's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah,
Tampa Bay is a day or two away from clinching the division.
And so right now, just because Scorpio did it last week and I'll do it again this week, these are all the teams that have been eliminated from the playoffs. The Baltimore Orioles, the Indians, the Tigers, the Royals, the Twins, the Angels, and the Rangers, and those are all the American League teams. In the National League, Miami, Washington, Chicago, Pittsburgh, Colorado, and Arizona. Those are all the teams that have been knocked out of the playoffs already. So, and the other ones that I didn't mention, we know that are not going to make the playoffs. Those are probably within the next day or two will be knocked out.
Very quickly, under the hapless Harper watch, far from hapless. He's turned it on when they were in the playoff run, but look at the standings. You can see it. Has he done it? Well, Philadelphia is 1.5 back. So you need him to get hot when he's hot. And Bryce Harper is delivering. For the season, he is batting .312, .433 on base, 1.051 OPS. That's what you pay money for. His home runs are 33. He has 81 RBIs, and he's stolen 13 bases. Over the last 7 games, he's only hitting .300 with a .531 on base and a .450 slugging. Yeah, his slugging is way low. That doesn't matter. When you're look, we will readily rip, but we will also give praise when appropriate. And Harper is getting on base, folks, and his average proves it. And kudos to him. His home runs are not there, but he's getting on base. He's making things happen. That's why you pay big money for him. Over the last 15 games, he's batting .396, and over the last 30, he's batting .388. So he's been our target all year, and he hasn't lived up to expectations, but he's turned it up in the last month and a half. And we'll give credit where credit is due. Yes.
Nope. Just to let you know, he wanted back on. He wanted me to pick him back up to come back on.
It's all good. Great.
Yeah, because he came on because he wanted to see his new favorite color, green. Right, Mason? Favorite color's gonna be green, and not for the Oakland Athletics.
No. Well, but see, his dad's a Celtic fan, so he's used to the green already.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains a lot.
Yeah, that's what it is. All right. Well, folks, there we are. We've done quite a bit. We want to thank everyone for staying with us. I am done. I'm worried about going to today's game. I really am. So we'll see how.
But scorekeeper, are you one of those people where, oh, I have to get to the stadium at 4:05? That's when the game starts. Or do you prefer to show up like in the third or fourth inning?
No. See, Scorekeeper and I grew up not very well off. So we knew that if we were paying that extra money
Oh, no,
or paying whatever money,
we're still very
well,
off.
we're better than we were before though. But what I was trying to say though is, when the game starts at 7:30, we show up right at the game, right when the game starts, and we don't leave till the last pitch is thrown, because we spent that money and we didn't get to go very often, so we were not going to miss a second of the game. So all these SoCal idiots that show up in the third or fourth inning, screw them.
Big Dog and I once or twice showed up for the first pitch. Otherwise, we're there always early. We were, and it's really good that we're able to. Thank you, Roz, for the love. Appreciate it. And we're up to 9, folks. My aunt on the other side also was taking a look at the program. Livier, thank you for joining us. And it's good. So, folks, it is what it is. I'm done at this point.
Yeah, get some rest before that long drive that you have.
Speedy, anything else?
No, I think that pretty much covers it, except I just wanted to say one thing. I'm not very happy with the writers for SmackDown for Raw. For having Charlotte Flair go, oh, what's in this bag? What's in this box here? Oh, well, thank God it's not a bomb. And people immediately were like, I'm out. I'm leaving. And people are still affected by 9/11, and those words just bothered people. I mean, it's been said over the years, even in storylines where Vincent's like, why don't we just have an empty parking lot? No fans allowed. Well, you might get that in real life. Because if you go back and watch that promo, people are out the door in the middle of Charlotte Flair's promo after saying that.
I'd be interested to see if it was actually written for her, if she tried to add to that.
That's the response I was looking for, Big Dog. I don't know, maybe. It sounded like she tried to add that in, and
no, that's why
the long story. Exactly, the short story of that is that's very hurtful to people, and that's why if you go back and watch the promo, you'll see people actually going, I'm leaving, and they get up and leave.
Yeah.
So we'll see what else comes along. More people, actually, they're releasing a hell of a lot more people now, which is why, like I said earlier, I'm very happy at the pay-per-view for All Out, because the surprising just kept coming. I'm like, what's going to happen next? And more surprises were in store last night for Rampage. That was awesome. You'll have to check that out later.
You can tell me. I don't care. I don't care about spoilers. That doesn't bother me. Who showed up?
One of the guys from another wrestling organization showed up. I forgot his name. But they gave that's because they gave him a different name. So, yeah. Well, it's about time to start relaxing on the rest of my Saturday. I'm gonna have me some breakfast.
All right. Sounds great.
I gotta get to going.
Yeah, we're done.
Gotta take care of the baby.
We're out of here. All right, folks. Yes,
Take care, everyone.
you did speak today, Patty. Thank you for watching the program. For the rest of us, ladies and gentlemen, it is Sports Talk with the Guys. We're going to be on Sunday morning at 6 a.m. due to the fact that I'm going to be flying up to San Francisco on Saturday. So for the rest of you, we thank you for joining us. Thank you for tolerating us. Thank you for inviting us to spend the morning with you. We thank you for joining us. It's always
Wait. Great Iron Girl said, "Get better, Speedy." What are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not sick unless she meant scorekeeper.
Yeah, she said for me. Sorry.
Okay.
I apologize. So, yeah. Go Doyers! Go Doyers! Go Doyers! There. Go Doyers.
No. Giant.
Oh, no.
My finger is in the way.
I said go Doyers for her, but it's Yankees, baby. So anyway, I'm ready. Bring it on. Bring on Boston. No problem. We'll see. Folks, we're done. We're out of here. We'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.
See you guys. Take care.